Live on Twitch. I
I want you to get excited about this stream.
Heck yeah, gamer.
Stream.
That. Miss Rachel, you got first again, gamer.
Gamer.
The absolute
Go
best
off.
to freaking do it. Holy moly, gamer. Holy moly. Good morning, Miss Rachel.
Good morning. How the heck are you, Miss Rachel?
What are we getting up to? First again. Ay. No competition today, though. You kind of just clean slate, just moved through it and got the win. 420 up to 4 the long way. Oh no, I didn't update the title.
It's not the long way. It's not
It's
the
not the long way. It's not the long way. What have I done? What have I done? Oh no.
Uh-oh.
What have I done? I'm so glad you said that, 420. Alright, you need to reach out while I update this.
Alright, gamers. Okay, I was worried for a sec the timer started, but it was still showing offline. Uh-oh. No, we were... Well, the timer started, did it? Maybe we were 30 seconds late. I had to run out and grab my jumper. Just in case. What are you getting up to today, Rachel? I saw you were at uni, which I thought to myself, that's kind of crazy because isn't it holidays right now?
Yeah, what the heck? Isn't it Christmas? Why are you at uni?
Yeah. Isn't it Christmas? Good to see you, 420, by the way. What are you getting up to? I mean, the Twitch stream timer? I don't even know what you're talking about, to be honest. I don't try to get first.
The timer started, but it was still showing us offline. The Twitch stream's right now. I know what you mean, Miss Rachel.
Oh, okay.
Just absolutely. Just doing the uni stars. We still have 2 days of uni today and tomorrow. That's wild.
Wait, that's crazy.
2 days of uni when it's this close to Christmas? I thought it would have been off a long time ago. Is there formal classes or is it more you're going in to finish off some study type of stuff?
Interesting.
Send that. What's it have to forward? Just being tired and lazy. It's 3 AM. Oh my god. 3 AM.
3 AM?
420. What are we doing up at 3 AM, you silly goose?
That's crazy.
Need to get some sleep, gamer.
Dude.
That's crazy. It was 3 AM when you used to tune into us like every single day.
Yeah.
Buddy was not
Man.
sleeping well, apparently. Miss Rachel, I had a test today as well, and I'm mentally in break mode already. Having a test this close to Christmas is baffling to me.
That makes no sense. That's crazy.
That really is kind of nuts. Silly freaking uni, man. And 420, you're gaming because holiday? Fair enough, gamer. Heck yeah. Heck yeah, heck yeah.
Heck, see, that's what I'm saying. Holiday.
Are you just on the FF14 grind 420, or are you doing a few different games? Also need to... that one. Heck yeah.
Heck yeah.
I'm excited to get these society quests progressed. It's been a while. They've been a little bit stale for a bit now.
They have been, which is kind of nutty. I'm really excited to get the Moogle mount though, so I'm surprised that I neglected it for so long.
Yeah, I think it's hard if I'm not doing it.
Yeah, because, you know, if you're not doing it, then you're probably doing roulettes, and I want to do roulette if you're doing roulette.
All done. Sick. So it's also sad because everyone, including the girlfriend, is busy around New Year's. Might just celebrate an FF14. We'll be playing on New Year's if that helps at all. That does suck though when everyone's busy on New Year's and if you're wanting to hang out with some people.
Yeah.
But we'll be here on New Year's and we'll probably stream 11 hours if it's New Year's, if it's a Thursday through to Sunday. So if you're around, we can hang out. Maybe we should do some community stuff on New Year's as well.
Yeah.
Oh my god. Our first ever visit to Balbug at a club on New Year's? That could be huge.
No
That
way
could be huge.
am I doing that.
What if we go to a club for the first time on New Year's? That'd be fun.
I don't know about that.
Could be huge, man.
Of course you're down, Rachel. That's crazy.
Hey, I'm so down. Yeah, that could be fun, man. Fortunately, I'm playing 14 and was playing some Fallout with my friend earlier. Oh, dude, heck yeah. Never played Fallout. I feel like I missed out with that one. Could have been good. I like the Fallout Shelter mobile game, but I know that doesn't count.
Yeah, I like the mobile game as well, but
Actual
that's
bangs.
literally all I know about Fallout.
I do want to watch the Fallout show. It looks really good. I think
Fallout
Jen would
show?
like it as well. There's a TV show that came out a few years ago. Huh?
True.
Yeah. New Year's on a Wednesday. I actually took New Year's Eve off. So there'll be a long stream on Wednesday for New Year's Eve.
Yo.
And then New Year's Day will be Thursday. So when that next week, Wednesday to Sunday, it'll be long streams. Because I took work off because I don't want to deal with all the young people while they're on drugs.
I forgot about that.
Wars 1 out of 4 show is good. Yeah, it looks really, really good. Absolutely freaking loving Full Metal Alchemist Brotherhood right now.
Oh my god. It's so good.
I wonder how long it'll be before we watch a normal show and not just anime. Like it's been a while since we've watched a normal, just a non-animated TV show.
Yeah, not together we haven't, at least.
Dr. Marks, good morning, Jen, Cuban chat. Good morning, Dr. Marks.
Hi, Dr. Marks. Good to see you.
What are you getting up to today, gamer? I can ask that now because a lot of people won't be at work.
Yeah, true.
Usually I try not to ask people that I know work a lot of the time, but it's uncharted territory now that we're so close to Christmas, you know? People could be doing anything. Really, and though I guess EU and NA New Year's will be on your Thursday. Yeah, that is true. That's true. Also, Yan, that guide is insane.
Yeah, what the heck? I looked at it half asleep last night, and oh my goodness, you cooked.
You're still muted or you're mumbling, I'm not sure. But I have read the whole guide 2 or 3 times yet. It is insane, dude. It's actually revigorated me quite a lot for raiding. I think I'm really excited to get back in now after seeing that. Yeah.
Nice.
I still want a week break from raiding because, you know, I think it'll be good to have a little reset. We've been doing a lot of raiding. I think a reset will be nice and good for healthy for us. But looking at that guide has got me really excited because there's really good stuff there. Freaking thank you so much for writing that up. It is seriously insane.
Yeah, thank you, Yan. Dude, you put so much effort into that. Thank you. I really appreciate it.
Yeah, it's just phenomenal, dude. I really thank you. It's Rachel, good morning, Chair. Shrimp and Dr. Marks. It's Rachel. Oh, Dr. Marks working. Oh, I'm so sorry,
no.
Gamer.
I thought you would be on holidays. Oh.
Stinky.
Stinky.
Is it more busy around Christmas for you, Dr. Marks, or slows down a little bit? Cyan, good morning, gamers. Good morning, Fairy Craft Mother.
Hi, Cyan. Good to see you.
What are you getting up to today, Cyan? I'm still so proud of us, Cyan. I know you're a Fairy Craft Mother, and we're supposed to wait for you to say it. But I can't believe we got the freaking custom deliveries done, and then we got the freaking mount.
I was not expecting a mount.
That was so... And that implies that there could be more mounts. That might be the only one, but there could be more.
Yeah, I haven't even got the other guy unlocked.
I still have 3 lances. Holy shit. I need to go do that. Didn't even realize.
His little hammer as well. Her little hammer. It's a her.
I've actually got 3 allowances I need to do. Wondrous Tales. You do Wondrous Tales tonight.
Yo, let's go.
Forgot about the Wondrous Tales.
I'm down.
1, 2, 3, 4. Nice. I have all 4 left I can do. Just extreme trials. All easy ones. Yeah, take the week. It's also holidays. Yeah, I think it's a good move. There's actually also something that I don't think was mentioned is having a dedicated debuff boss tail, etc. looker. Maybe, I don't know. Kilnai, hello gamers, hello Kilnai. Good.
Hi, Kilnai.
Afternoon, Kilnai. Good afternoon, good afternoon. How was your day today, Kilnai? What'd you get up to? Most from there, yeah. Cyan, working and lurking. Heck yeah, appreciate that, Cyan. Thank you so much, gamer.
Thank you, gamer.
I talked about no days off this year besides the Christmas days, New Year's Eve, and New Year's itself. But it is quite in between because my colleagues are having some days off. Basically, on watch duty here, making sure everything is running. Heck yeah, doctor. I like that a lot. I feel as though I don't know how you guys are, but I really like routine. So if there was a bunch of days off because of Christmas and New Year's and stuff like that, I'd probably be annoyed, to be honest, because I'd fall out of routine, and I like my routines.
Yeah, I'm a go with the flow kind of gal, but I do like routines. No, I don't like routines, but I know they're good for me. That's what it is. Also, hi Cheese, good to see you, Cheese.
Cheese! I almost missed you with the cute little freaking emote there. I love that one. He's so cute. I don't know how you do those all the time. They're so freaking adorable.
I love them. Please don't ever stop doing them.
They're so cute. It's so true. Also, geez, I saw your flower field, by the way. I don't think I told you. So freaking cute. Thank you for sharing.
The flower field?
Minecraft shower field? Shower field?
Shower field?
Minecraft flower field. So freaking cute, man. So cute.
Where is it?
General. Whoa. Miss Rachel.
Whoa.
Ooh.
That's cute. I love that.
Right. Miss Rachel, it's something that mostly is done by the ninth men and physical range, since most other people are working out the general mechanics and rotation. So looking at a debug can be a little hard sometimes. The good thing about that, Miss Rachel, is that because we're recording everything, I usually try hover over people's debuffs. So then if I go back through the footage, I can look at it.
Yeah, I always, that is probably, for me at least, is one of the more obvious things.
Yeah, me too.
If something's going on and I don't know why we're dying, I will go status effects. What's the status effects? And that's why I randomly ask, what is that hammer there? And someone will be like, it's a bard thing. Don't stop stressing.
Yeah. The boss has vulnerability. Ninja thing.
Ninja thing. Like, it does, like, because I was like, why does it have vulnerability right now? Yeah.
Raz, hello. Hi, Raz. I love that freaking emote.
Hi,
Man.
Raz.
That's so cool. The little freaking wiggly thing.
I don't know.
I like it. It's kind of cute. I want to pet it. Coyote. Cool, I'm not mad. Did my hopefully last work posters run before Xmas? Heck yeah, dude. Sent them to Buyers Express, so fingers crossed they get them in time. Nice. Heck yeah, Kill and I. That's exciting, man. That's really exciting.
Let's go, dude. Heck yeah.
Does that mean you're off work for the rest until Christmas? Kill and I?
Alright, Chrysalis.
Or is it just your last postage run? Mr. Long Day. If you do win plus period key, it opens up a Windows emote thing. Whoa, and now you can find these? That's crazy.
Win plus period key?
I'm too scared to press that.
Nah!
That's why I didn't press it.
It's okay. My first and last name is abbreviated, so you will never know.
Dr. Mars, ASCII emotes. That's so cool, man. I want to look at that, but I want to do it after stream. I don't want to do it right now. That's really cool, though. Whoa. I like that one a lot, Miss Rachel.
That's cool. What the heck?
I really like that one, Miss Rachel. That's so cool.
Oh.
There's so many.
Yo, what the heck? That's sick.
Did you put my coffee in the fridge or freezer?
The fridge.
Ooh.
Do you want me to change it?
I'll go check on it, but I feel like it definitely was a freezer move.
Yeah, sorry about that. I should have put it in the freezer. I just got scared that it was going to turn slush. Guys, does anyone... Okay. I won't ask that. I have to now. Does anyone like blind boxes? I may have bought myself blind boxes from Pop Mart. And I love... This is... What's a blind box? Oh, shit. You guys don't even know what it is. It's the wrong audience, man. It's the wrong audience. Don't even worry.
Jen embarrassingly gotcha'd in real life.
No, it's... why is that embarrassing?
Jen
I've been
embarrassingly
wanting...
gotcha'd in real life.
I don't think that's embarrassing. They're very high quality and cool figures that I've been wanting for a very long time. And it's quite literally, I could get anything from that set, and it's called Skull Panda.
Jen's a Labubu enjoyer now.
Not Labubu, Skull Panda.
Well, it's the same brand as Labubu, no?
It's no. Pop Mart is a massive brand.
Yeah, and they make Labubus.
Yeah, they do. But I would
So you're a
not
Labubu
say...
buyer.
No, I don't buy Labubus. That's so different. It's very different. It's called Skull Panda. And it's not gacha. Because you get a figurine out of it.
It's gacha. She's gacha. Rachel, can we get another frozen coffee? Apparently not, because Jen put it in the fridge.
Yeah, my bad.
So I can't drink my coffee. It's still warm, and I don't want a warm coffee. I really like really cold coffees at the moment. Could I last postage? We're probably going to take a few sneaky days off for excess regardless. Self-employed, so we'll see how consistent that decision will be. Heck yes, Kill Knight. That's awesome, dude.
Nice, dude.
I didn't know you were self-employed. That's really cool, man. That's freaking awesome. Nice, 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 nice. Hopefully everything goes well, man, and you can have a few days off for Xmas. Jeez, thanks. Hopefully I'll finish and share another area by the end of the year. Gotta have it jumping between projects. Start with the committing. Don't we all, brother? Don't we all? Yeah, if you do another one, though, share it with us. Love to see it. Doctor, new plaything for chat unlocks? It seems like it. Miss Rachel, what's a blind box? It's pretty much a gacha box.
It's not a gacha box. That's such a shit way to explain it.
It's a gacha box. What do you mean?
What's a gacha box?
It's a gamble. You can get a good thing or a rare thing. Gacha.
Yeah,
you
but
might get a common, an uncommon, or a rare figurine.
From these collectibles, they're collectibles. They're not. There's one rare, but you don't buy it
makes
to
it
get
gacha
the
if
rare.
there's one rare.
You
That makes it gacha if there's a rare.
People don't buy it because it's rare. They tend to buy it to get one from every. They want one of everything from that set, so you can buy a full box that has one from everything from that set.
Yeah, but then you want the rare one to complete your set, and then you have to gacha for it. It's a gacha box. There's nothing wrong with
yeah, but the intention behind isn't for.
Pokemon is gacha. Thank you for 20.
Yeah, and I still think it's different. Pokemon cards.
There's nothing wrong with getting
slightest.
some gacha, bro. It's a gacha box.
Yeah, but I think it's a bad way to explain it. It's not really a gacha box because people don't buy it to gacha. They buy it because they like the figurines.
People don't buy Pokemon cards to gacha. They buy it because they like the cards. It's still a gacha.
Okay.
It's gacha, man.
Okay.
Morning, Ty Cat. Welcome in, gamer. Hello.
Hi, Ty Cat.
What are you getting up to today? One second.
See, Yan, it's not a scam. That's what I mean. It's not a scam. I just like the figurines of it.
A scam, probably? I agree. It's gacha.
What?
Box of a random toy from a
Okay,
set.
you guys are actually killing my vibe now.
But you're the one making an issue. It's fine that it's a gacha, but it is what it is.
You literally said, yeah, I agree, it's a scam. Babe, I've been excited about these for so long.
Yeah, you can be excited about it.
It's a scam. It's a scam.
I don't know. I feel like you can enjoy what you want, but in my pub, I think Pokemon cards are a scam. Like, it's a lot of them.
They're not Pokemon cards,
though. They made a killing off Labubus. They made an absolute whale ton. Tycat, don't let Jen see the FF14 figure ranges then. They can get very pricey. I would love to look at them, but I'm too scared to look at them because of spoilers. I'm way, way, way too scared.
Yeah, I want some sick figurines to put on our bookshelf behind us. I think it'd be sick.
Do a cold brew, maybe, Coops? What's a cold brew? How does a cold brew work? I don't actually know how that works. Do you know what I want to try that I've never tried? I want to try a nitro brew. Apparently, nitro coffee bubbles the coffee with tiny little bubbles, making it velvety. Has anyone had a nitro brew coffee? If it tastes like chicken, if it smells like chicken. I think I get your analogy, Raz. Also, Jem, what is that mount? I don't recognize it.
It's from the custom deliveries. Custom delivery mount. Once you max out the... Hold on. What's his name? Her name? Once you max out Altua, you'll get this mount. It's pretty cool. I love it. It's one of my favorites now.
Taika, I'm getting up to as little as possible today. Some 14 of course, but not a lot else. I think my shopping is complete. Nice, Taika. Nice. Heck yeah, gamer. Flammer, good morning, gamers in chat. What are we talking about today? Not freaking much, gamer. We're talking about Jen's new loot boxes.
Loot boxes?
I random blind box toys are fun, but yeah, it's a gacha by definition of the randomness. Yeah, I agree. They're fun and they're great, but they are fun and great. It's like going to the carnival. You're gonna get scammed at the carnival, but you're still having fun, and there's nothing wrong with that.
That's the thing, though. You're not getting scammed. That's ridiculous to say scam.
No. I don't know. I just think it's gacha. Definitely, I don't know. My opinion.
By definition, does gacha mean scam?
No. But
Yeah,
gacha is generally kind of...
That's why I don't think it's the same sort of thing. Because you don't buy it to get the rare. I like it because the figurines are nice and I want the figurine. I don't care what figurine I get from it. And a lot of people don't. That's why you can literally buy every single figurine unblind if you wanted to.
We're up to... Yeah, keep away from the figures till you're all caught up. Yeah, I definitely will. There'll definitely be spoilers. I want to look at them just to see their quality. I'm not someone that would probably buy the figures, but I definitely want to look at them just to see the quality and what's available. Because I reckon that'd be sick. In the end, in trying to collect them all, we have to buy more boxes than there are figurines. What do you do with the duplicates?
You don't, that's the thing. So I guess it's not really blind boxes. You can buy them individually or you can buy the whole set.
Including the rare?
No, the rare is the gacha bit, I guess. But I don't care for the rare. You don't even know what the rare looks like either.
Then it would still be a gacha. If you can't complete the set without getting the rare, which you need to get from a gacha box.
But a completed set for a lot of people isn't the rare.
Miss Rachel, a cold brew is basically just letting the coffee extract over a longer period of time in cool water instead of hot water. I use instant coffee, Miss Rachel, so I don't think I can do cold brew that way, right? Because what I do, I use the instant coffee, add a tiny dash of boiling water, mix the coffee so it's syrup, and then add a bunch of cold water to it and mix it around and then put it in the fridge.
I know, it's crazy.
Badfly, good morning, friends. Good morning, Badfly.
Hi, Badfly, good to see you.
Welcome in, gamer, welcome in. What are you getting up to today, Badfly? Feeling nice. I need to get on the custom deliveries, been slacking. Dude, they're so sick. I love them.
Yeah, I wasn't even expecting a mount from it either. It's pretty cool.
Like, it feels like we agreed the blind box is a little bit gacha, but there's nothing wrong with that for someone who enjoys the figures. Left for all. Yeah, I agree. There's nothing wrong with it, but that's what they are. What are they? Keychains? I don't know.
No, it's a little figurine. It's called Skull Panda.
Instant coffee is perfect for cold brew, but isn't cold brew? I feel like you couldn't really. J Forgemo, hello gamer, welcome in.
Hi, Jay Fortimo. Good to see you.
Badfly, wouldn't that just be dissolving in cold water rather than cold brewing it? That's what I would think. I feel like instant coffee would be... I would need to use actual coffee, otherwise I feel like I'm doing it wrong. Whereas if you pay money to get something random, it's not considered gamble. If you pay money and there's a chance that you won't get anything in return, it's gamble. At least that's defined in law in my country.
That's kind of how I consider it.
But that's
it's
why we're
a
not
gamble to get the rare, but it's not a gamble if you like... It depends your intention, I guess, of why you're buying it. If you're going to buy it specifically for the rare, then it may feel like a gamble for you, especially if you have the whole set.
But no one's calling it gambling. We're calling it gacha. Gambling, you can lose nothing. You can lose everything. Gacha, you can't lose. But you can get the common instead of the rares. And then get duplicates.
Right, okay. I see.
No, not a single person said it's gambling. It's gacha. Very, very different. Gambling, you can go all in on red and lose your house, your wife, and your kids to the mafia. Gacha box, you can just get duplicates, and then you need to buy more to get the whole set, which is what gacha is.
I see.
Friendly, and also, Jay, don't feel tired when I say scam. 90% of what companies try to sell us these days consider a scam. No, I agree. Like, in my mind, it's just like, it's a fun thing, but like, they're doing it to get your money. That's why the gacha is invented. They didn't invent gacha because they're like, oh, people are going to love the dopamine from trying to get the rare. They go, oh, people are going to get addicted to the dopamine from trying to get the rare. That's why I call it a scam too. Like, it's a scam.
Right.
They're playing with your emotions to make sure you spend money. They are trying to scam you.
Yeah, I guess I just don't fall for the scam part because I don't care for the rare. Like, I would only really consider buying this sort of thing if I actually like and will be happy with every single possible outcome of opening a box like this. And I think this figurine set, they're not pop vinyls, they're not crap. It's still cheap, I would say, in comparison to like a $300 Final Fantasy figurine, but I really like them and I think they're really aesthetically pleasing.
And once again, there's nothing wrong with that, but people will still say it's a gacha and a scam. But if you enjoy it, there's nothing.
Yeah, I just don't fall
I
for
was
the
telling
scam
people on
bit.
stream that I want to freaking go play gacha games and get addicted. There's nothing wrong with wanting to do that. It's your life.
Just the way that you said it was like, it's a scam. I agree.
Because I do.
I was so excited to open these, and I thought, like, you would be excited with me, but you're like, nah, it's a scam. Waste of money.
Because I do agree. It's a freaking scam.
Why is it a waste of money and a scam?
I just said it was
for
a
me,
waste
though?
of. For me, it would be a waste of money. For someone else, it won't be.
But you think I got scammed?
Do I think you got scammed? I think you abided by consumerism and bought a figurine that is...
Oh, consumerism, dude. It's Christmas. When do I ever buy anything for myself? When do I ever buy anything for myself?
Babe, just... Holy.
I think it's okay to be, to give in to consumerism every now and again.
Yeah, but that's still how I feel about it. It's fine. I'm not going to give you shit for buying it.
I feel like you have already, though.
You're allowed to consume. I still think it's like mostly junk. But that's just my view on it. I don't find value in the item.
Okay.
Like, you just gotta remember, this is your thing that you love and you're buying. I don't have any interest in what you're buying.
I just wouldn't
It's not
open
something I
them
think is
without
cool.
you because I waited because I thought you'd be like, you know, excited to do that sort of thing with me because of when I was trying to get them for my birthday and stuff.
Gotcha. Someone in chat said gacha's like gambling. Oh, I didn't see that. Dragon Girl, good evening all. Good evening, Dragon Girl. Welcome in, welcome in.
Hi, Dragon. Good to see you.
I'm just gonna take a little break, but I'll be back in 2 minutes.
All right. The Mafia can have the kids if they want them. It's fine line when people have to pay to get more boxes, which increase their chances. Things like loot boxes in Overwatch have been banned in certain countries. Yeah, see, this, at least for me, I don't know how other people do it, but this for me, I'm buying this because I like the figurine. I think it's cute, and I think the artist, Skull Panda, is really cool, and I love the art, and I've never really seen figurines like it. And I just, yeah, I think it's cute and fun. And the way that, obviously I'm not going to go out and buy an entire set to get one of everything. So I think it's just fun to like gacha, I guess, in a way, to open it up and see which ones I get. But I am genuinely will be happy with anything from that set because they're actually so cool, in my opinion. But I do rarely buy things like this, and I do acknowledge the fact that it is just like a piece of plastic. Do you know what I mean? I still like them though, and I think it's okay to, you know, consume a little bit every now and again. Be consumed, Jen, it's fine. Exactly. That's how everyone I know... Sorry, you mean a $300 emote that comes with a free figurine? That's how everyone I know that has one treated it? Yeah. It's different if you get a few versus you buy a ton to collect them all. Yeah, if you're buying them the blind boxes purely to get the rare. It's not even that rare to be fair. I don't know. I think it's like a 1 in 77 chance, which doesn't seem that rare, but considering how much you pay for just a box, it's like 30 bucks Australian. I think it's 25 Australian. And how many you would have to go through to get that rare. If you're someone who does that, I think that's kind of crazy, and that's absolutely consumerism, because what do you do with the double ups? Like, what do you do with that to get the rare? I don't even like the rare, what the rares look like a lot of the time as well. I think they just look like a regular figure. There's nothing special to them in my opinion. Hey, I'm similar. I only do gachapon stuff if I am happy no matter what I get. I don't feel anything from gambling, so that also helps avoid traps. Yeah, I feel like I'm not someone who would fall for stuff like that. I've been to the casino a handful of times, less than like one hand, probably like less than 5 times I've gone. And the first time I got beginner's luck, the rest of the time it just makes you feel like shit when you lose. Like, I don't find any joy from gambling unless it's a virtual game, do you know what I mean? And you don't pay any real life money. I'm going to lurk for about 10. I need a bath. The dog also. What did you buy? So I have them here. I bought these little, it's called Skull Panda, and it's just like a little blind box. And I think they're really cool. But they're also a piece of plastic at the end of the day, apparently. Enjoy it. Happy holidays. Yeah, that's what I'm saying. I don't know. I think I just got a little too defensive with it. Because I was really excited. And then everyone was like, scam, you know? It's gacha, like. It's a piece of plastic. Consumerism. But it's fine. In this digital age of stuff we love disappearing into the void of companies' whims, a silly little plastic toy is perfectly fine. It's something you get to keep forever and it sparks joy. Great. Yeah, exactly. You know, all in moderation as well. I don't have any other decor pieces like that, I guess. Majority of the pop vinyls that we have are from when we used to do a little business as well. I don't hold any attachment to them and have actually been trying to sell them for a long time. But we kind of just gave up and decided to display them on our shelves. I think we've got a few pop vinyls that we decided to keep. But other than that, I don't actually own any. I don't have a lot of stuff unless it's craft stuff, to be fair. Badfly, I collected Pokemon cards for a few weeks in June. I had no idea what I was doing and spent a little more than that month that I wanted, but it brought me joy and something to be excited about. Yeah, exactly. Whatever floats your boat, you know. I can definitely see the appeal of pulling packs and Pokemon cards and, you know, Magic the Gathering cards. I love watching videos of other people pulling them. I had a phase where I collected coins as well, like Australian coins and $2 coins for rare ones, because some of them are worth, well, okay, they're still worth $2, but people will pay more than $2 for them. And I thought it was cool when I would go to the bank and get $2 out, like a roll of $2 coins out to try and find the cool ones. It lasted about a month and I didn't lose any money because I used money to get money to find the rare ones and then just use that money once I was done with that little phase. But I thought that was funny. It was fun. It brought me a lot of joy, and it was actually, it didn't cost me anything really. The only thing that matters about any type of gacha or indeed gambling is that you stick to your budget. If it gives you pleasure, then do it. Just don't spend more than you can afford. Exactly. Exactly. Oh yeah, it's a hell of a lot better than spending money on digital items. Yeah, that's true. That's true for sure. The sad reality is everything is a scam, so I don't always agree with telling people their hobby isn't worth it. The reality is everything is a scam. Yeah, I mean, honestly, it's not that everything's a scam, it's that it's just capitalism, you know? It's just that every company is going to want to make money. Everything is worth a lot less than you pay for. But yeah. I can't judge that kind of thing. I own plastic crack, Oh, do you mean crap? Plastic crap, not crack? Warhammer figurines? Yeah, exactly. You know? My dad's into all of those little figurines and stuff, and the amount of figurines that he has that he said he will paint is actually wild. And has he painted them? Not at all. But yeah, he still buys more, you know? I'm also not one to judge what people do with their own damn money that they work for. Yeah, exactly. This is my Christmas money. So I didn't technically work for it, but yeah, this is my Christmas money. Everything is overpriced? Yeah, for sure. I need to get back into buying Magic cards so I could try and communicate and get together with other Magic players again. Step out of my social anxiety bubble. Yeah, dude, stuff like that is so good for finding a community. Magic the Gathering. That's definitely a good thing to do, for sure. I'm sure there's Discords out there and stuff that you could do. Or even streamers, you know? That's definitely a good way to sort of get out of your social anxiety bubble, for sure. Good idea. I don't know any economic system that is a scam for poor people. I don't know any economic system that is a scam for poor people. I don't know what you mean, Badfly. Oh, isn't? Yeah. I mean, I honestly, yeah, I get you. Crack as in drugs? It's common term for Warhammer because the figurines are addictive. Oh, that makes so much sense. That's so funny. I love that that's what they call them. That makes sense. My friend who introduced me to them calls them that, plastic crack. That's hilarious. Because they're way too expensive and addictive, yeah. I think it's less that everything is a scam and more that there's levels of scamminess in every hobby, from little plastic toys to expensive paints that are only brand name, etc. Totally agree. Totally agree. I think it's just the whole capitalism thing. Everyone's, you know, everyone wants the money, you know. Yeah, online/streaming is a good first step. There's no replacement for real life interaction, TBH. Yes, that's true. But honestly, if you're an anxious person, it's probably a really good place to start, you know? But you gotta be careful because there's weirdos out there. Like, I don't know you guys, you don't know me. We could be crazy. I mean, you guys already know I'm crazy. But yeah, it's a good place to start. Honestly, stuff like a sports class is a really good place as well. Like jiu-jitsu classes or Muay Thai like Coops did. I think they're really good places to start as well. Depending on how much you want to get out of your comfort zone. But yeah. I'll just be 2 seconds. I'm just going to check with these.
Alright, gamers, I'm back. I don't know where Jem was in chat. We're a little bit annoyed at each other about the gacha thing, so she's taking a little break. Full disclosure. I've upset her. So she's going to take a few seconds, and I'll read chat and hang out with you guys for a bit. Online slash streaming is a good first step, but there's no replacement for real life interaction, to be honest. Oh, with communities? I would agree. I would agree with that. I think you can have multiple different communities, but in real life person communities are very, very good and very, very strong to have. Dragon Girl, dog is babe now, she's going nuts, but the figure you got is cute, no judgment. Here I am, way too many of my own. 420, I'm definitely getting a new computer chair for Christmas. The one I've seen has been better days. Only issue with my freaking chair is that it constantly squeaks. Non-freaking stop. Hold on, I need to mute this. The only issue with my chair is that it's very comfy, but it just squeaks, and it makes it sound like we haven't changed the batteries in our fire alarm. And I don't know how you guys don't complain about it more, to be honest. Bathline missed opportunity for double chair stream. That would have been a first. That would have actually been kind of crazy. World's first double chair stream. Cool and I, by the way, don't know if anyone has seen the new She-Ra in their backlog, but apparently it's getting removed soon. And last seasons don't have physical releases, so time to either binge or ready to pirate. What's She-Ra? She-Ra. Is that an anime or something? Well, I'm into the in-person thing more, but I've been hurt for too long because of social anxiety and staying home instead of going out to socialize. Yeah, it's pretty scary, man. I don't know, it's pretty hard, honestly. The closest community I ever had was the Muay Thai community. And I just really wanted to do a physical sport because it had been so long since I'd done anything physical. Not so long since I'd done anything physical. But I really wanted to go do a physical sport. And looking at all the options, it just seemed like something like Muay Thai or boxing or Jiu-Jitsu would be one of the easiest ones to do, because I think it's one of the least intimate ones, but also the most intimate, if that makes sense. Because if you join a soccer team or a basketball team or something along those lines, there's not a lot of people. But in my mind, if you go to a boxing gym, you know, there's 30 or 40 people there. So I thought it would kind of bring you closer to a community of people without making it too intimidating, where it's a very small circle. But yeah, I don't know, so I'd probably suggest any kind of like martial arts sport. I think they're really good for community flummer. But it depends on what you want to get into, really. Dragon Girl, I've never heard your chair squeak. That is crazy. Killed I, surprisingly, we really get the chair squeak on mic. Good settings. I guess that is so wild to me because it's probably, depending on the day, it's probably every minute, at least. At the very least. Maverick, just a couple, I don't know about you, but I'm feeling 22, gamers. Good intro, man. Good intro. Heck yeah. Maverick, any chance you're turning 22 today and that's why you wrote that message? Or were you just feeling the funkiness of that song? Dragon Girl, in all fairness, all I hear is my dog and a bloody squeaky toy. Cool, so if you ever hear the chair squeak, Dragon Girl, you're just going to assume it's your dog toy. That's good to know, good to know. Okay, it's a remake of an 80s cartoon, female version of He-Man. Oh, okay. Is it good? Do people enjoy She-Man? Feels as though remakes usually go down quite badly. Kill Night, animated sci-fi fantasy young adult show. Pretty decent. Broke ground by being a pretty openly queer-coded show. Heck yeah, man. From the end, so I guess it isn't a once-a-year kind of thing. Huge. Mars, meow, 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 meow. Hi, Mars. Hi, welcome in, Mars. What are you getting up to today, gamer? Actually, it's the end of your day. How was your day? What did you get up to? I'm actually going to start doing my society quest, because some of you have known these 3 things have been on the blue quest for a long time now, and I've just not found the time to do it. But now there is time, alas. I think I want to start with the Moogles take forever to read. I don't want to start with the Moogles. Let's go. I'll start with OK Zundu. Or I kind of want to go to the VAF first, but I don't remember where they are. We'll go OK Zondu first. I like the dances. Always reminds me of Step Up. Oh, Mars finished work an hour ago. Just playing Oblivion Remastered for the first time. Oh, dude, heck yeah. Some Oblivion Remastered for the first time. That goes hard. Have you ever played Elder Scrolls Online, Mars? Drango, anytime I stream and she plays with a squeaky toy, my chat starts squeaking. Oh, God. Well, luckily we have good mics. Very, very lucky. Although the settings need an absolute behemoth lot of work. Let's go. Dark Knight level 70 now, by the way, Pog. Actually, do I want to be? I kind of want someone who's a bit stronger. Actually, let's go Samurai. He's decently high leveled. I'm going to read all these, by the way, so lock in. Coop, at last the time to rescue brother has come. Soon do capturedly overly bold Vundu spy, and like flood after rains, answers pour from his beak after interrogation. Spy speaks to brother and says the Vundu plan to move him to a sky cage hanging in the cromlech. We must act now, while the Vundu do not expect us. Such a chance may not come again. Make haste to the cromlech. Alright, let's save your freaking brother, gamer. Just playing a brother. Oh, nope, never played ESO. Damn. I don't think I would ever play ESO. I don't think it looks that good personally, but I'm waiting for someone to tell me otherwise. But yeah, it just don't look too sexy. I love how this map has a little love heart there. I think it's really cute. Whoever designed that and put that in. Cool. Drangirl, I'm also COVID free just before Christmas. It's a Christmas miracle. Still sick though? Heck yeah, gamer. COVID free though? We take that. We take that. Do you have any exciting Christmas plans this time around, Drangirl? Whoopa. Huge. Kilna, I like the idea of SO more than the game, only because I grew up playing Morrowind. That's what I've heard. A lot of people, one of the memes is you play ESO, you go to Morrowind, and then you never play it again. They sneer at Lunu's dance, Cooper. If not for you, the Vundu throw Lunu Valley into Lonely Sky Cage. Attackers lying in wait when Veni Lunu arrives. Scheming Vundu hope to ambush any Gundu that come to rescue brother. But they know not our strength. Brother hangs below. Lunu Valley hears his voice calling out. But such flimsy sky cage cannot hold two Vani, even if one is dainty as Lunu Valley. Cooper is light as butterfly in comparison. Sky cage holds fast under his weight. Here, give brother this horn and Sunuwana answers call. Easy. Friendly again, oh sorry. On wings of steed he rides to freedom. Cooper, hurry before Vundu arrive. Friendly again, I'm a huge Elder Scrolls fan, but ESO didn't even grab me, so yeah, rough. Oh, honestly, good question as well. People's thoughts on Fallout 76. There's a little bit of interest there for me. Little bit of interest. I want to know what others think of it. People played it before? Huh. Nivani. Luna hears sister's voice and the sounds of pitch fighting. And now Neveling stands before me. What is the meaning of this? I'm here to rescue you, broski. Big fan of your sister's dance moves. Ah, well, Linuvani was glad to have such a skilled fighter on his side. And you say sister has a gift for me? Ah, we're giving him a freaking mount? No, keep it for ourselves. Are we insane? A Sunawa horn? With this, Lunu rides Sanua to freedom and to family. Come, Neveling. I'm gonna wait for the cutscene before I read chat. We got your brother back. Oh, you're surrounded. Sister! Dude, his dance moves are gonna be insane. He's gonna break dance or something. Brother. Hey, Voodoo. Linny Valley will not return to your sky creatures. Hit him with the sprinkler. Hit him with the sprinkler, brother. Come on. Hit the gritty. Please hit the gritty. Gritty wasn't a meme back then. Imagine. That's some brotherly, sisterly dancing. Let's go. Oh, heck yeah, man. This is what Step Up 5 needs to do if they bring out another one. Involve bird races and power-ups. Oh my god, they've gone Super Saiyan. Voodoo cowards scatter as leaves before ferocious autumn gale. A bond strengthen our dance. Few possess the will to stand fearless against dancers moving concert, with allies and family. Cute. Neveling, naught but ill fate befalls our tribe since Voodoo conquer our land. Your rescue is like a single star shining in darkness, and for that, Linu thanks you. Sister, for moons did Linivani worry for your safety, alone in Sky Cage. To see you safe brings more comfort than the first rays of light at dawn. How does Linu Valley escape the Voodoo for so long? For that, we must also thank Cooper. He has strong ties with the Zundu, and in their kindness they grant the Kundu refugees an island to rest on, far away from the Voodoo. Bold as they are, even Voodoo do not risk the truce and encroach on Zundu territory. But, such kindness from Zundu, Linu Valley wonders what they intend. Brother, all in OK Zundu Naki eagerly await their chief's return. But first, let us make our introductions at OK Zundu, and from there, our new home. So, I wonder if this is going to be the end of the society quest line, or we're going to be rescuing more people. I hope we rescue more people. We're up to 420 out to 4. I wish ESO was more like Skyrim in the way you kill and loot creatures. That's fair. Raz, if you played any TES game and liked it, you'll probably like ESO. Otherwise, you can skip it, in my opinion. What's the TES game? Oh, the Elder Scrolls game. Gotcha. So you'll probably like ESO, but you won't want to, you know, invest a lot of time into ESO. You'll just like to play its bones. Drago, I was meant to be getting on a train and traveling for 2 hours to see fam, but now I'll be home with mum and the animals resting. Oh, because you had COVID at one point. That makes sense, Dragon Girl. Well, hopefully it'll be nice and refreshing, you know, staying at home with your mum and resting and animals and hanging out for Christmas. And if you find time, we'll be here as well. We can hang out with you for a little bit. I hopefully have a great Christmas regardless of missing out on the train. What's that? 420, I play Fallout 76. I like 2,000 hours in it. Holy. Okay, that's pretty good, 420. But yeah, one of my biggest flaws is that I tend to not give second chances easily. So if the game has a really bad launch, I'll probably not care if the game has a huge turnaround. I am probably the opposite of you, Friendly Ann, funny enough. I give games multiple chances, and TV shows. I am a bit of a sheep. I'm very aware that I'm a bit of a sheep. So if I see that a game is popular, and I don't like it, I usually am in the mindset of, I will probably enjoy that in a year from now. I'm just not feeling it at this current time. There's probably been a lot of games that I have not enjoyed and then tried again. And a lot of shows that I've not enjoyed and then tried again. Purely because I know a lot of people have enjoyed them and there's probably some source there that I just missed out on and wasn't in the mood for. But that's interesting. I'm the complete opposite of you with that, from the end. Raz, I'm a Fallout fan. I didn't like 76 at launch, but they added a bunch. That was kind of humble brag because you said that was one of your biggest flaws. I didn't mean it to come across like that. That's my bad. Sorry about that. Raz, I'm a Fallout fan. Didn't like 76 at launch, but they added a bunch of things like NPCs. I also thought about trying it again. Yeah, I'm kind of... because I think you guys all saw in the announcements we're going to be doing a variety day on Sunday, and we might do 1 or 2 variety days a week. Fallout 76 is something I wanted to look into. I'm going to look into it Monday and Tuesday and Wednesday while I'm at work this week. So I've written down a bunch of games that I want to see. That are non-committal, but are casual and can jump in and out of. Good night. I haven't heard anything about 76 since the launch / shop drama, so not sure if it's picked back up. I think it does well, Kill Knight, but not great, to be honest. I also want your opinions on this one, because one of the biggest contenders is Hunt Showdown for Variety Day. What do we all think of Hunt Showdown? Do we have experience of Hunt Showdown? Do we like Hunt Showdown? Just curious. Honest opinions. While I go into this cutscene and then we'll read more chat. She Sonu. May Zephyr winds blow away at your back. I, Linivani, son of Chief Unu, greet you warmly. Ah, Linivani looks much like his father. Your tribe faces many adversities, but that you are safe, give them hope. Sonu believes that Linu leads OK Gundunaki to greatness. It seems the Vundu spare OK Zundu. No building bears the scars of their wrath. Linu hears Zundu buys his peace with offerings. Linu supposes that his proper path for tribe lacking the strength, or courage to face their enemies. Linuvani oversteps his bounds. He dares insult our tribe. Sanuvani, let Linu speak. The Gundu stand against the Vundu, and they take everything from the tribe, even turning friends against one another. The Zundu choose a different path, and Linu is free to think as he likes about our choice. True warriors fight for their freedom, and for their tribe. Only cowards give gifts to appease the enemies. Cowards? What's your words, Linuvani? Brother, you embarrass us. OK Gundunaki is a gift from Zundu tribe. Without Zundu generosity, Gundu remain homeless, wandering cloud sea like Sunuwa hatchling looking for mother. Brother brings shame to insult our benefactors. Sister scolds Linuvani. She becomes bolder with the passing of moons. Okay, buddy. Sister is kind of the head honcho now. You need to step down, buddy. Perhaps she is right. Okay, he stepped down. My bad. Sonuvani, please forgive Linuvani's rudeness. Linuvani, Sonu understands reason for doubt. Now let us move forward and build further upon this friendship of our tribe's chair. Surely Chief Sonu knows that Vundu discovery of OK Gundunaki is but a matter of time. When dark clouds bring Vundu to inquire about Zundu's role in their protection, what then does Chief Sonu do? When the storm comes, Sonivani trusts judgment of tribe to weather all safely through it. Okay, a little bit of tension there. What are we up to? Bless you, Cuba. Thank you for the blessings. Will you guys be doing a normal time stream, or will you be doing it when the sun is up? Oh, for Christmas Day? Normal stream time. Normal stream time. No adjustments to stream schedule this week in terms of start and end time. Will be an adjustment to the schedule next week, but there'll be an extra long stream, so that's an exciting adjustment. But yeah, all of our normal stream links. Tycat, but yeah, here you are playing the game with one of the worst launches in history. That's true. From the my mindset is more like they tried to get away with releasing a shit product, but only turned it around because of the backlash. They can all get fricked. I don't know. I think I'm the opposite of you, yeah, when it comes to that. I'm very forgiving, and I kind of just feel bad for the people that make the game a lot of the time. In my mind, if a game is 90% of games that aren't well received on launch, in my mind, they just didn't hit the mark and didn't really know what they were doing, or got a bit confused, or just got a little lost in the sauce, or tried to cut corners. But I think it's really hard to make a good game, and I wouldn't even really know where to start. So I think I'm not too judgmental of game releases, and yeah, I don't know. I see your mindset, and it's fair enough to have, but I wouldn't agree with it. I'm more that sucks, man. I think they didn't quite hit the mark on this one. But if there's cool updates, and a 1.0 release comes out and it's well received, or there's a cool YouTube video on it a year later saying how good it is, I'm like, yeah, I'll jump into that. I'll try it. Why not? That's just me. Cooper, with brother's arrival, OK Gundunaki has a chief at last. Burden of responsibility lifts from Lunu Valley's shoulders. However, although Lunu wants nothing more than to polish her beak and talon, make feather arrangements and practice a sun-drop dance, there is still unease in the village. Brother's dislike for Zundu is plain, and it does not bode well for the future of our two tribes. Others in OK Gundunaki share this distaste. Some say that Zundu are weaklings for not opposing the Vundu openly. Lini understands their misgivings, but they must look beyond that. If the Zundu do not buy freedom with tributes, then the Vundu conquer them as well. They would hold all islands in their talent, and all would answer for their rule. Lini must take the others unattended this. The Zundu and Gundi must work together for the benefit of both our tribes. Lini Valley has a plan to bring tribes together in friendship. She has plans for Cooper's role too. Speak with Lini Valley again when the time comes. Alright, let me see the development, baby. I love this bit. The most exciting about the side quest is now seeing them grow. And the mount, of course. I do love seeing the new additions to the houses. Oh, look at this. Got a freaking house on the island now. Cute. Well, yeah, it's a full relaunch as a new game, so I'd say that's different. I could see how that could, you know, change your mind on it if it was a full relaunch. If they continue 1.0 with steady improvements, I would have probably never started playing it. Fair. I mean, it's called a big flaw. I don't even agree with it. Yeah, fair. Like, for sure, 1.0 was dreadful. I know that they were trying to do, but the execution was all wrong. The only thing I missed from 1.0 is the end game. Haven was such a good idea. I know nothing about 1.0, so I can't talk much on it. Whereas if I pre-ordered it, I would be furious. I never pre-order games, honestly. I think the only game I've ever pre-ordered was Diablo 4. Well, yeah, I would say the only game I've ever pre-ordered was Diablo 4. And I have no regrets, because if for MMOs, I would probably pre-order. Because I think MMOs are really exciting. Playing with all the new people and running around with everyone. But I don't know. It's not like there's many MMOs to pre-order these days. Ashes of Creation looked really cool for a while, but when I watch people play it, it looks a little bit bland. But I haven't really looked into it much, so it's a very... What's the word? It's a very ignorant comment. Saying that Ashes of Creation looks a little bit bland. Raz, I stopped pre-ordering after Cyberpunk. I also pre-ordered 2 versions of it. Dude, Cyberpunk is a crazy one though. That's one of those games that really failed on release, but is now really loved by everyone. They really kind of brought that back, huh? Forgot about that, hey. Cyberpunk was so hated on release, and now it is really loved. Dragon Girl, I pre-ordered a lot of the WoW expansions. Okay, pre-ordering WoW expansions makes a lot of sense to me. Personally. Because I don't think ordering an expansion or a DLC to a game is ever a bad move. Okay, you know, it could be a bad move, but I do get it for something like WoW or an MMO. Because you're probably gonna, it's probably gonna be good, and you're probably gonna play it. There's more of a track record there, you know? Kill Knight, I pre-ordered back in the day, but have been burned out a few too many times by producing rushed games. Now I wait for how things look after the hype dies down for honest opinions. That's fair. I'm not even saying I don't pre-order games because of games potentially releasing badly. I just never, I don't know why, I've just never done it. It's a weird thing to think about. There's never been a time in my life where I've pre-ordered a video game or felt the need or want to. I'd usually just buy it on, I'd usually buy it on release or a few days after. But it's kind of weird because I definitely didn't do it from the perspective of don't pre-order games, like they could release and they could be shit. I just haven't done it. And I'm not sure why, to be honest. I think I've been a multiplayer Andy for a long time though. I've never really been a single player Andy, and I think a lot of pre-orders come from single player games. Maybe? I'm not sure. Also, I think pre-ordering was just better back in the day before my time. I think maybe I'm a little bit too old for it because pre-ordering, you know, 10 years ago, I would have been 15, so I probably didn't have the money to pre-order stuff. But pre-ordering 10 years ago, you'd probably means that you get a copy of the game so they don't sell out at the video game store. And you'd probably get a figurine back then as well. So there was a very valid reason to pre-order because you guaranteed that you got a copy. Because that couldn't always be guaranteed 10 years ago, I imagine. With the physical stores. And yeah, I think the pre-order rewards back then were physical, which is really cool. But you don't really see that often anymore. Well, Cyberpunk was so bad at release, but holy frick, it's so good now. My favorite game of all time. Dude, that's freaking... Favorite game of all time is crazy. It's weird to say that I haven't played that game when it's your favorite game of all time, Mars, because it makes me really want to try play it. And I know it's not the same, but I absolutely loved Cyberpunk Edgerunners. It was it's probably in my top 5 animes of all time. And I know it's not the same game or story, but it's in the same world. So it does make me want to dabble in Cyberpunk, the video game. But once again, I am so heavily multiplayer coded. I do not play single player games. The last single player I gamed is... I've not played a single player story game for a long time as well. I would say the last single player story game I played was God of War. I was probably 18 and I dropped it after 2 hours. And then before that, it was probably The Walking Dead. And I probably would have been around 15. That is probably... Oh, no. The best experience I had with a single-player story game was The Last of Us, actually. I was probably around 20. That is probably the only single-player story game that I have enjoyed. And I really, 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 really liked. And that was The Last of Us. I really, really liked The Last of Us. But I didn't enjoy it enough to get The Last of Us Part 2. So, I don't know. Single-player story games just aren't my jam. Target Haven was an endgame instance to get your relics. I loved it because you could also take your crafters in. You were defending a village and crafters could build defenses and make weapons. I enjoyed the cooperative element and the planning that you needed. Tycat, that sounds so cool. Do you think they'll ever bring anything like that to FF14, Tycat? Because damn, that sounds awesome. From the end, I'll probably never play Cyberpunk. Yeah, with the way your brain works, there's no chance you're playing that anytime soon. That's funny. 1 second, gamers. Hold. Mars, dude, FJ's playing Reaper but not 14. This dude, bro. FJ playing the friend slot but not 14. Ay, ay, ay. That's rough to see. FJ is playing a lot of Warframe at the moment, Mars, which makes me really jealous because I want to be playing Warframe with him, but Jen doesn't want to play it. It makes me really sad. Because I do love me some freaking Warframe, and he's currently deep in the Warframe grind. Dragon Girl, I mean, I'm not doing it for the current expansion, I'm just not into WoW at the moment, and the price makes my head hurt. How much is the newest WoW expansion? Kill Knight, also the Cyberpunk anime, Gold, that was good, it was so good, Kill Knight. I think that was the second anime Jen watched. First or second ever, second ever anime Jen watched. I think it was the anime, Death Note. Yeah, it was probably, Cyberpunk Edgerunners is probably 50% of the reason Jen watches anime now. Death Note and Cyberpunk Edgerunners stand as the 2 anime that got Jen really into anime. Let me read this and I'll go back to chat. Gotta actually get through this. Gooba, I thought that was you. Taras has decided where next to focus our efforts. Kupo. Thanks to the efforts of Wei Arthbar, Les is now well fortified against any ne'er-do-wells who wish to deface it. Well, that's what I would say, there was aught in it to deface. I believe now is the most opportune time to start the core of our... Mogson, Tarison, Cooper, Gullenbursty, he has spoken, and he is livid. Uh-oh. Old D, my friend, calm yourself. What matter do you speak of? Who is this Gullenbursty? He's an ancient dragon, more ancient than most, okay? In passing, he asked after the Mogmenders, and became enraged when I told him of your work here. He demanded I tell you to seize it once. I thought he was only curious, I swear. Please don't be cross at me. I could never be cross with you. Just when things were going so well. Still, I suppose we can count it as a blessing that did not drive us away by force. Doubtless he is capable. Perhaps the fact he is not means there is yet hope for reconciliation. Let us parley with Gull and Bursty, if no other reason than to make it clear that we bear no ill will towards him. Krupa, Mogson, I would ask that you accompany me. Old D, pray deliver us to where this ancient dragon resides. Certainly, hopefully, Gull and Bursty will listen to reason. With luck, hopefully we can put this incident behind us soon enough. Mars, that's a good game you need to play by yourself, like no one is watching. Just you playing it to enjoy it. That's fair. I don't know if we'd have time to play the game off stream, honestly. There's no personal video game time in our schedule, which I'm completely fine with, but I think if we're gonna play Cyberpunk, it would have to be on stream. I would be open to trying it. But yeah, it's kind of hard because it's just the thing. Like if you're, it's the only downside about being in a relationship with a gamer. You don't really want to play single player games ever, especially story ones. But maybe there's some source there. I don't know. Kunai, every time I hear the Edge Runner song come on the radio in Cyberpunk, it plucks my heartstrings. Kunai, the one that gets me is the Stay at Your House song. If I hear that, I get freaking emotional, man. That song, I love that song so much. Tyrecat, spot on with that take on pre-ordering, Coop. In the pre-digital era, it was pre-order or queue up outside the store for hours. Yeah. And then open at midnight on release day with limited stock. That must have been such a vibe, though. Those midnight releases. They must have been such a vibe. Just all the excitement and energy with all the people there to get the pre-order. I can't even imagine it, man. But it also would have sucked. Midnight release. That's when you get the game. You either stay up ungodly hours and don't sleep, or you buy it, and then you don't fall asleep because you've got this kick-ass video game waiting for you to play. That must have been rough, man. Are there any big releases that you guys are excited for coming up? Any games on your calendars for this year or next year that you're just like, oh my god, I cannot wait for that to release? I didn't watch the Game Awards this year, and I've always watched a little recap of them, but I didn't actually watch them this year because I've been so invested in FF14. And I don't really see Jed and I getting heavily into a game outside of FF14 for the next year or so, to be honest. So I'm actually, for the first time in years, I'm out of the loop with all the cool games that are coming out. Usually I'm all on top of it and have like a massive wish list. Let's talk to Gull and Bursty here. So this is the ancient dragon Gull and Bursty, huh? So, you are the children of man who seek to undo my efforts to keep Barles forgotten. Enough. Seize this affront, and return from whence you came. Merciful Gull and Bursty, I fear this is a dreadful misunderstanding. It is not by our own volition that we endeavour to repair the plaza. No, we are here at the behest of the Mughals, and in fact our role is merely to teach them of stonemasonry, not more. As you are doubtless aware, the Mughals are bound by an ancient accord with Havaskar to guard and maintain Zenith. As it happens, several of Havaskar's own brood are even now lifting stones in a show of support. Forgive me my boldness, but do you mean to put a stop to such efforts? Bold indeed, you are right. I cannot oppose the will of Havaskar. There is truth in your words. It is true, Kupo. If you require proof, just visit the plaza yourself, and you only need to ask Havaskar about the covenant we share. My dear Mogson, pray let me handle this matter. We must tread carefully. I would very much like to leave this parley without any signed hairs. Mighty Gullenbursty, I believe a dragon of your strength would have no difficulty driving us from the plaza and razing it to the ground. But I also believe you are wise, too wise to act rashly, without knowledge of our intentions or our sincerity. Perhaps, if you would prove your worth, then so be it. Restore the splendor of ages past to Barles, and I shall oppose you no longer. That's it? We're already well on our way, Cupo. Rest assured, Barles will be restored in no time. Will it? Long ago, the plaza held a fountain, from which flowed an unending stream. To build such a thing now would be an impossible feat. I would expect no less than to be tasked with the impossible. To construct a fountain on barren land seems an unsolvable riddle. Do not fear, however, for we'll find a way, as we have many times before, won't we, Mogson? That sounds sick. Naturally, Cupo, we'll show you the worth of the Mogmenders. Excellent. Well then, my dear Gullenbursty, we shall set to work at once. In the meantime, I trust you'll see fit to allow our repairs to resume unimpeded. Very well, child of man. I shall tolerate your presence for the first time being. Badfly. Oh wow, I tried to pent him up with Savage Aim 12 and didn't realize the armor couldn't take more critical hit. And my stack of 20 materia got burnt. Oh, Badfly, I'm so freaking sorry. That sucks, gamer. RIP 20 materia. Drungirl, WoW expansion, base edition $75. That's not too bad. Heroic 105, Epic 135, all in AUD. What does the Epic one get you versus the base one? What's the shtick? Kilnai, that's the song that gets you too? Heck yeah, it's so good, man. It's so, so good. Mars, Cyberpunk has made me feel emotions and all the game has felt. If there's any video game world I'd want to be in, that's the one. Aww. Mars, you're making me want to play it. Stop. You're making me want to play it. Oh, Dark King. Good morning. Good morning, Dark King. Welcome in, gamer. Welcome, welcome, welcome. Appreciate you being here. What are you going to be getting up to today, Dark King? Tycat, Divinity looked pretty good. I think the only thing that could ever get me really hyped would be Shadow Hearts 4, but that will never ever happen. Dead IP. I've never heard of the Shadow Hearts IP. Hate to inform you. I think we've talked about this before, but do you know what would be such a cool thing? I reckon one day, future goal, one day I would love to go through every game of the year for the past 10 years on stream in a row. Because I don't think I've played any of them. I think that would be a really fun thing to do. Obviously not anytime soon because I'm way too addicted to FF14 and I'm struggling to think about anything else. But I got DDoS for the first time in a long time. RIP. But yeah, I think going through the last 10 years of the Game of the Year winners would be such a cool thing to do. I think that would be really cool. We're up to... Oh, Spicy! Hi, gamers. Good morning. Good morning, Spicy. Welcome the heck in, gamer. What are you getting up to today, Spicy? Are you at work or are you on Christmas break now? Oh! Straight back in? LFG? Dark King, I'm not going to be doing any more crafting quests for a week. I've had enough. I might continue with the MSQ. Oh, heck yeah. Dark King. Dark King, Dark King, Dark King. Did you see what happened when I maxed one of my custom deliveries yesterday? If not, do you want me to spoil something that happens when you max one of your custom deliveries? Oh, you were here? Heck yeah. Dude, I still can't believe that. Have you been doing your custom deliveries yet? Oof, does the timing killed I don't know, man. Freaking unlucky. They're coming for your node now. They're destroying my bridge. They're destroying my bridge. Why? Raz, Crimson Desert looks interesting. Also, Chronicles Medieval. Heroes Olden Era. GTA 6. There was also unknown release date games like Darksiders 4, Dawn of War, and new Divinity game I'm all hyped for. There are more games, but I already wrote a wall of text. It's a beautiful wall of text, Raz. I like hearing people's opinions. Crimson Desert and Chronicles Medieval sound really interesting. GTA 6 is going to be awesome, I think. There's a part of me that think people might hate GTA 6 when it comes out. There's so much hype, it's kind of scary. They really, really cannot mess it up. Like, the amount of hype for GTA 6 is just otherworldly. But hopefully they'll do fine. I'm excited. You know what? GTA 6, I'd probably pre-order that. That'll probably be my second ever pre-order if I pre-order GTA 6. I would probably pre-order that. I have fond memories of GTA 5. I never got really, really into it. I'm not one of those 1,000 hour GTA 5 players. I played it on release. And I don't know if the multiplayer mode came out on release, but I played it when the multiplayer mode just came out. And I have really good memories of playing a good 100 or 200 hours of that and making some friends on GTA. I'm pretty sure that's one of the first times I got called a squeaker. When we were playing GTA 5. And I remember because there was... We had a group of people. There was maybe 4 or 5 of us. I was probably like 15. I don't know how old I was. Playing with, you know, 20-year-olds and 30-year-olds, as you do in the video gaming world. And there was a hot debate of whether we farm a certain mission to make a ton of money and then buy a bunch of cool shit, or we do a variety of stuff. And I was like, no, like, let's farm the shit out of this mission and make a ton of money and buy all the cool stuff. And then I remember the guy was like, no, let's just do a variety of stuff. Like, let's have fun. Like, we really got to listen to this squeaker. But yeah, he hated me, that guy. There was one guy in our little group that freaking hated me, man. Friendly, yeah, none of my accounts got DC'd. Might have just been you. I think it was just me because I instantly got back in, which is interesting. Spicy, I'm working today, but it should be an easy day so I can chill at least. Heck yeah, Spicy. I love to freaking hear it, gamer. Chill days at work. Let's freaking go. Heck yeah, heck yeah. Alright, let me talk to this guy and then I'll go back to chat. Well, not the ideal outcome. There is naught for it but to turn our attention to the task at hand. Not only must we build a fountain, but we must also secure a source of water. Gillen Bursty is well aware of the fact that we are surrounded by dust and windborne brick, which is why he expects us to fail, but we shall prove him wrong. It would be best we first seek the wisdom of those most familiar with the land. Tell me, Mogzin and Ulsd, how do you go about securing water for your peoples? Truth be told, I never thought too deeply about it, Cupo. If our throats are dry or if the flowers are drooping, we just go to the springs north of Mogholm. When we wish to wash the dirt from our scales, we tumble into the nearest cloud. And when our throats are parched, we slake our thirst with the blood of our prey. Okay, that's fair. The springs of Mogholm are entirely too far away, and somehow I doubt a fountain of blood is what Gullen Bursty has in mind. How about you, Cooper? Any ideas? No, got nothing. Why search for a spring crystal? Sure. Like I know what that is. Spring crystal? The name rings familiar. Ah, now I remember. Crystals wet to the touch, yes. If I recall correctly, they are harvested in quantity from the Sea of Clouds, and are used to keep the barrels of Camp Cloudtop filled to the brim. Such an ingenious solution. Gillen Bursty may be stubborn, but even he should be impressed. I believe he would, my dear oldie. That settles it then. We must procure spring crystals. Of course, it would be preferable if we did not have to travel all the way to the Sea of Clouds. Can they be found near here? We're in luck, because I often fly over a crystal that seems to have water trickling from its surface. I have a suspicion that this might be one of those spring crystals you speak of. All that's left is to gather them. Old deal, show me where they are, and I'll bring back as many as I can carry. Gullen Bursty will know our worth. Cupo. Well, I cannot deny Mogzin's enthusiasm. However, neither he nor Old D have actually seen a spring crystal up close, and it would be a shame if what they actually brought back was unusable. Follow them, and you might be judged the crystal's quality. Okay. Oh my god, look at this mount, dude. Dude. Can someone make a Sigma edit of this mount, please? Alright, where are we going? Where are my fellas at? Uppies? KG! Hey gamers, hi KG! Cooper, you look so bold today, are you okay? Yes, I'm lovely. Thank you, KG. My boldness is good. The more bold I am, the more I'm looking after myself, technically. Because if my hair starts growing out, that means I haven't shaved my head. Which means I haven't found time or been too lazy to shave my head. So technically, the more bold I look, KG, the healthier and better my mental state is. Crazy, man. We've just discovered my boldness is a direct correlation with my overall mental state. Hill Knight, I still want to check out Routine. Been waiting for that release for so long. Nearly a decade since I saw their work in progress trailers. Ooh, that's the new horror game, right? Is that the really weird one that I saw at the thing a while ago? I searched Routine and then went to images and I just got a bunch of self-help Routine posters. Oh, okay. Routine is the first-person sci-fi horror set on an abandoned lunar base designed around an 80s vision of the future. Explore and investigate your surroundings to survive against unknown threats. That sounds kind of cool. Looks like it could be low-key profound. Don't know why. Single player though, and I'm a multiplayer Andy, unfortunately. Dragon Ball Base gets you the game, the expansion, early access to housing, 500 tenders, epic game expansion, character boost, early access to housing, 2,000 tenders, 3 mounts and a 2 mog set, and beta access, 3-day early access, 30-day game time, 2 pets, and 5 deck ore pieces. Holy moly, man. That's kind of crazy. 3 mounts? That would get me. I would want the 3 mounts. That would get me. They would sell me. The bastards. Cool, no, I still want to check out... I got that one. KG, I see. What are you getting up to today, by the way, KG? Anything exciting? Dark King, you shave? I thought your hair never grew since your wee little... Okay, Dark King, that's crazy. Just because you've outclassed me in crafting doesn't mean you can speak to me like that. You're being a bully. Stop, don't be a bully. Water trickles fall from the crystal in thin rivulets, each running dry before reaching its base. It seems there is little hope that it can be used as a supply for the fountain. Oldie. From the skies, I could not tell that this crystal was so dry, but worry not, for you are in the company of a dragon. When I unleash my mighty roar, this crystal will awaken and water will gush forth like it from a geyser. I simply need some time to gather my strength. 1 century should do the trick. Brother was around at that age when he learned to roar. Why don't we just get your brother to do it? No offense, bro. You cannot even wait 100 years? I pity you, truly. Well, I suppose we must ask brother for his help again. I'm certain this time we can skip the trial. Hopefully. Oh, I gotta go to... all the way back here. We're up to... Raz Cooper is BBC. That's bold by choice before you get any ideas. It's true, I am BBC. Look, Raz, I appreciate you pointing that out. It's such an important factor. The aura between a guy that has gone bald from natural hair loss, from age, a little bit of negative aura. Not a lot, just a little. But someone that is bald by choice, 0 in aura loss. Maybe aura gain. I'm not sure. It's humble bragging if I say aura gain. I can't really set the standards for that. But bald by choice is an important distinction. Dragon Girl, to get 1 mount I would have to get the epic one. That's rough, Dragon Girl. Yeah, that's really frustrating that mounts are locked behind money. I get companies got to make their money, but that does suck. And Coop will be a Lala as well, extra bully? I don't think so. I don't think we're going to be perma-Lala-ing me. I haven't looked at the poll, but hear me out. I kind of don't want to look at the poll until Christmas Day. I want to give it 3 days and avoid it. So I'm a little bit more surprised of where it's at. We were doing daily check-ins for a while, but now I want to leave it all the way till Christmas Day. Badfly, I played a lot more PvP last night. It's so fun. I got the logistics node mount with my wolf marks because it looks like a watermelon. You got like, oh, that's so sick. You got addicted to PvP. Badfly, that's so freaking hype. That's so hype. Last 2 hours of every stream, Badfly, we're going to be doing front lines. And I want to see you on the front lines with us, soldier. I'm so glad you're into it. PvP is so fun, Badfly, when you're having a PvP stage. I think out of nowhere it gets boring. But when you're in the PvP stage, it feels good. And you get good pretty quick. Not pretty quick. I think it takes a while to get good, but we're in a stage where it's a very good time to get good at PvP because there's a lot of new people playing. I think my theory is that if you play Frontlines on a new PvP series drop, you get a lot of new players or people that don't like PvP Frontlines farming for the series. But if you're playing Frontlines, you know, 2 or 3 months after a new PvP series, it's probably just the veterans. So it's a really good time to learn Frontlines, in my opinion. Dark King, if Cooper becomes a Lala, I'm punting him every time I see him. I wouldn't even be mad. I would allow it. You should. You should pet me, then punt me. I think that's the 2 things Lalas hate. KG, picked your Mentor's max. I'm on 7. I got to 60 now. Yo, let's go, KG. You are maxing classes left, right, and center, man. Can anyone stop you? Friendly Yan, Orlos still? It's never truly, but it was choice. It was a choice. I was 18. It was 18. I went bold by choice, Yan. I can tell you why. So, both of my sisters are hairdressers. So, ever since I was young, both of my sisters have always cut my hair for free, and they would do it in the house. But around the age of 18, both my sisters were working in hair salons and weren't living out of home. And yeah, to get my hair cut, I didn't have a car. I don't think I had my license yet. No, I think I was on my L's, which is my learners. So yeah, at 18, I was on my learners, so I couldn't drive to my sisters. My sisters were working in a hairdressing salon, so they didn't want to come to me. And then my sisters weren't living at home anymore, so I didn't want to get my hair cut by them. No, this is, yeah, 17. At 17, this all happened. So then I went to my sister and I was like, I don't want to get my hair cut. Can you just shave it all off? I think my sister suggested it. I think my sister said, if you don't want to cut your hair, then just I'll shave it off and make it look good. So I was like, all right, just shave all my hair off. Screw it, let's do it. And then she shaved all my head. And then since the age of 17 or 18, I've had a shaved head. And I'm never, ever, ever growing my hair out. It is such a good lifestyle choice. If anyone is considering shaving their hair, do it. It makes your life so much easier. Unless you're doing it in like a Britney Spears crash out type of way, then don't do it, please. Just like wait till you're mentally sane again. Was it Britney Spears that did that or Lady Gaga? But they probably both did. I'm not really sure. I'm gonna read this and then go back to chat, sorry. Because I might have to travel after this, hopefully. Well, Matt, my brother tells me you wish to borrow my strength again. Yes, please. I need you to roar at a crystal. You mean to awaken a crystal? A simple matter. Very well. You have my wings. Thanks, big dog. Whoa, whoa. Climb atop my back and guide me to this crystal. If he's our mount, that would be really cool. Oh, D, you stay behind. Cooper, if we should become separated, return here and my brother shall summon me. Sounds good. I had a feeling I would need to fly. Yo, this is cool. Going all the way up there. Alright, back to chat. Hold. Badfly, I'm learning to stay back more and not get picked off. It's hard to target and heal people if there's a fight going on. Badfly, do you want to know a secret? Do you want to know a secret? What class do you play? Sorry, Badfly. Are you white mage in PvP? I don't remember. Okay, it probably still applies to you, but a little secret about playing healer in Frontlines, you're not supposed to heal. Ever, really. You're supposed to do a lot of damage and get 100 battle height and kill people. You only target heal maybe less than 5%. So, I don't know how Scholar works, but for white mage, there is only one time I try heal other people's. So I have an ability that I need to jump. I jump onto someone. And I maybe get that every 20 seconds, Badfly. I think every 20 seconds I can jump onto someone. And when I jump onto someone, it turns my cure into an AoE heal. That is the only ability that I will use to heal other players. And I will wait until I see a bunch of people go low. Or I see that Dark Knight has pulled all my team together and damaged them all. That is the only heal I will use. I have 2 Cure 2s. I will not touch them. I will use them maybe 4 times in a whole Frontlines match. Max. Your main... And once again, this is as a white mage, so it might be different for Scholar, but I imagine the same. The main goal is to get 100 battle high. So if I do that AoE battle, if I do that AoE heal, it is an insane heal. Or I have 100 battle high and I can just kill anyone. So it doesn't really matter. Not kill anyone, but I do so much damage that... Yeah, you don't really heal in Frontlines. If anyone's a PvPer, correct me if I'm wrong, because I am pretty new to it. But that's my opinion of it. I think it's a really common thing that the healers do in Frontlines early on. They think they need to heal, but you just gotta do damage. Look, the water is spouting forth, Kupo. This crystal will make the perfect source for our fountain. Now we need to break off a few shards. I am relieved. I could have just as easily shattered the crystal by mistake. Fortunately, I did not. I've gathered the largest shards I could find. Now let's be off to Zenith and we'll show Gunnabursty that Barles will shine once more. Hold. Where are to? Ah! Belly, whoopee. Whoop whoop. I'm here early. Good morning, Belly. Why are you woke? Why are you so... You shouldn't be awake right now. Belly, go get some sleep. Really, yeah, whoop whoop. Belly, I'm half awake, but I woke up and saw you alive and it has to say hi. Hi, Belly. Thank you for the raid before, WTF. You don't understand how long this is taking me to type with one higher quarter open. When does that make it look... Okay, that's crazy. That's crazy. KG, wait, I just realized, oh my god, my main is back. Heck yeah, KG. Welcome back to frickin' FF14. Really, and when does the make it look good part happen? That's messed up, Yen. It looks good when I go to my sister every 2 years and say, hey, can you touch it up, please? It's been a while. And then she'll fix it and make it look nice, and then it'll be nice for like a month. Doctor, 6mm buzz cut. Don't have to care about anything except the next buzz cut. Exactly, man. Dr. Marks, I live my life a 6mm buzz cut at a time. I was trying to tie that into Fast and Furious. Hopefully someone got the reference and laughed. I don't think anyone did laugh though, but you know, a man can try. A man can try. Percy! Hey Cooper, hey chat. Guess he got called into work for 2 extra days, Percy. I'm so sorry, gamer. 2 extra days? Is it big money on the line though? Are we getting holiday rates? Surely? 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 KG, I shaved my head 3 months ago, so I was bald. Best feeling ever, especially when you shower. The water literally slips from your head very smoothly and it feels real good. It's so good. The only bad thing about being bald is when you're freshly shaved, you're like Velcro, man. You try to take your shirt off and you go, and then it just rips your freaking head forward as you're trying to take your shirt off because it literally acts like Velcro. That's the only nerf you get when you shave your head. Everything else is a buff. It genuinely feels as though, if there's any head shaver enjoyers, even if it's been 2 weeks, every time you shave your head, it feels like you have showered for the first time in months. Shaving your head, even after 2 weeks, is one of the most refreshing feelings in the entire world. Can anyone relate to that? Any head shavers in chat? Raz, I have long hair and I cut my own hair. It takes forever and I'm thinking about just shaving it, but it scares me to do so. Raz, you look good, King. You look good. Percy, I wanted long hair because I'm a metalhead, but my hairline is slowly receding, so I kind of just want to shave it all off. Oh my god. Shave it. Shave it. Maybe we should do some sort of charity stream. And we all shave our heads for the charity. I'm pretty sure that's a thing. You donate your hair. Maybe I'll grow my hair out for 2 years, and then we all shave our head in unison. And we all become bald brothers. And sisters, of course. Zero Chill, this is why Coop always comes in second in PvP? That's crazy! Also, good morning, lol. Good morning, Zero Chill. Nah, I don't think you're supposed to heal that much in PvP. I don't think you're supposed to use your cure in PvP that often. I'll occasionally put it on a tank that's really deep and trying to get out, but other than that, unless it's no single target PvP is well used in PvP in my opinion. But I definitely could be wrong. I'm too new to actually say. Darking, I'm conflicted on whether I should go back to the Roblox game or not. I made a vow I would only go back to it if they made a certain change to the game. Now they are making it. I don't know if I want to go back. Darking, what Roblox game? It better not be Brain Rot freaking Collectathon. I've seen that one. Brain Rot, the one, and the Brain Rot comes out on a conveyor belt. And then you buy it and steal other people's Brain Rots. I see it all the time. It looks so bad. Thunder Mummy! Good morning, Cooper and Jen. Cupo. Ah, that's such a cute entrance. That's so sweet. Good morning, Thunder Mummy. Hope you're well today. What are you getting up to? Tycat for Scholar, I think it's get your AoE dot on as many people as possible and watch the battle high roll in from all the assists. That sounds about right. I think it's pretty similar for White Mage, to be honest, Tycat. Because a lot of the abilities on a White Mage are AoE. So trying to AoE as many people as you can while they're condensed, so you just damage a ton of people at once, I think goes really, really well. And then you just get so many assists if they start dying. It's crazy. I think on White Mage, I'm usually having around 40 plus assists. But not a lot of kills. Usually I don't get a lot of kills. Usually around 5 kills, but 40 plus assists, which I think is fine. Who's Thunder Mummy? I don't see that name. Anyone named like that? I agree with that. I shaved my head multiple times. Heck yeah, KG. Yo, Marshall Black TTV. Welcome in, gamer. Good to see you again. Heck yeah. What are you getting up to today, Marshall? Alright, let me talk to Galen Bursty here. Oh, did you guys just hit my tummy wumble? Galen Bursty, we've done it. The fountain of Bar Les will flow as gloriously as before. Cupo. So I've secured a water source. It was a team effort. Cupo. Cooper suggested we use spring crystals, and Odile told us where to find one. We've gathered more than enough shards to keep the fountain flowing indefinitely. I know of these crystals, but do not attempt to deceive me. There are none within the strength of which you speak. There were none, Cupo, but through will, perseverance, and determination, we were able to find a solution. Those words. It is nothing. Proceed, Moogle. With the Wave's mighty roar, we awakened a spring crystal, and now have enough water to make 5 fountains. Surely our deeds have proven that we are worthy to continue our work. Impressive, little one. However, your story tells me that only the deeds of man and dragon. What has your kind contributed? There is still much work to be done, and the spring crystal is but one component. From here on out, it is the responsibility of the Mogmenders to see the fountain completed. Cupo. Your words bespeak confidence and, more importantly, sincerity. Very well, you may remain in Bar Les. On one condition. Uh-oh. Rising from the fountain was once a statue, a monument to friendship and peace. Are we gonna make a Helverscar / Ysale statue? Because that would be so peak. So peak. A statue? We would never build something like that. What if it proves beyond our abilities? Cupo. Then I shall make the plaza dust and rubble once more. Well, it appears we have no choice but to succeed. Gullenbasti, the statue we'll raise will be even better than you remember. I promise. That would be so peak. There's something unique about that one. Do you not agree? Yeah, he is weird and drugged up a lot of freaking Moogles to have them work for him. He is not a good person. Not a good Moogle. Isn't it supposed to be Halvaskar and Shiva? Yeah, that one. Whoopsie. gonna hand this in, and then I'll reach out. Master Mogson. A monument of friendship and peace, and our latest challenge. Kupo, I must suppose we can consider this Mogmender's first commission. I must admit, I'm a bit nervous. Our reputation is at stake. So the dragon has requested further work to be done to the plaza. Mogson, I have no doubt that you and the Mogmender shall rise to the challenge as you have risen to many others. Remember the wisdom I've tried to impart to you. I won't disappoint you, Tarrison. Even if it looks like there is no way forward, I'll find one. Now let's begin work on the fountain. Let's do it. Reloading. Whoa! What is this? Dude, sick. Sick, 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 sick. I love it. I love what they did to Society Quest in Heavensward, man. It's so cool seeing the progress. Whoa! It's so pretty. And this is stage 4 out of freaking 7, man. Or 8, I don't know. That's so cool. Let me add it. Whoa! Dude, this is so cool. I love it, I love it, I love it, I love it, I love it. Hey, you even got this fella chilling now. Dude, that's a treat. That's really, really cool. Absolutely freaking love that. Okay, so now we go to Tailfeather. My hair is almost at my knees, so no way in hell I'm shaving it. That's fair. That's fair. Are you perchance a Lalafell? Because that's not that long otherwise. The Bold Brotherhood, it would go hard. The Bold Brotherhood. Brugay don't even make minimum wage. Why do you think many Irish people go for Oz? I don't get it. I'm confused. Zero chill, I'm just messing with you. I don't know PvP. Fair, fair, fair. Oh, I went to the wrong way, right? Oh, I mean, it's fine. Darking blocks fruit. I have standards, even if they are pretty low. Blocks fruit, bro. Isn't that the One Piece Roblox game? I'm not gonna lie though. I've seen the occasional Roblox game just through shorts or a YouTube video, or you know, I played 10 of the top freaking Roblox games to see what it's all about as a boomer. I've seen those types of videos, and to be honest, some of the Roblox games do look kind of fire. I can see why people were enjoying it. But I would never play Roblox. Ever. I'm too old to play Roblox. No offense, Darking. I don't know how old you are. Actually, I do. Warrior. Hello. Huge. Let's do Samurai. There we go. Hey, from the end, more books came in. Let's freaking go, gamer. Heck yeah. Ooh. That's exciting. More minions and mount. Did you get to already redeem all the minions and mounts yet? Or do you have to wait for the physical book to arrive to get them? Well met, Master. Look how the Adventurers Guild has grown. Our roster is filled with eager Vath, and our clients demand much more of us. Your contribution has been most welcome indeed. Though we no longer suffer from hunger, our safety is not yet guaranteed. The muskets we have stolen from the Gnath have become unreliable. They rust and break easily. What kind of adventurer fights with such poor weapons? Our hive is young, we lack the proper metalworks to forge better muskets. The VAF is such a purpose that has been hard at work securing proper resources, but it will take a long time. Too long. In the meantime, we must make do in other ways. I thought to ask Gentilot, but he admitted he's not very well versed in musket making. He spoke of the goblins, said they know a great deal about metalworks, but he said they are constant travelers with no true home. Did you guys hear my tummy rumble? It is difficult to discern when they will pass through the forelands. Dude, I think the freaking toast with cream cheese and hot sauce is calling to me, I'm gonna be real. Irishire, a goblin settlement in Hinterlands. How fortunate that you would know such a place. Master, surely you could introduce me? What excitement I feel, knowing I can travel on another journey. I'm itching at the chance. I'll prepare right now. Polish my musket, clean my mandibles, meet me at the border in the west, guarded by the stone door beyond the domain of the dragons. Let's do it, fella. Oh, huge fan of water. Thank you, Mr. H2O. Love your work. Is it, got that one? Yeah, they're inside the physical books. Heck yeah, man. Heck yeah. I really want to see them, but some of them are spoilers, right? It does really suck that you cannot have them on your whole account, to be honest. That was a little bit elsky. Are you more excited about the minions amounts or the physical books? Be honest. Kind of cute, kind of ugly, kind of cool. The minions are kind of whatever. That's fair. The mounts, though. The mounts. Surely they go hard. Baff, deft arm. Gentilot said the goblins are not like man. Could they be linked to dragons, I wonder? With gnashing teeth and... Master, they come. Absolutely mobbed. Where's Jen? Having a little break. She might come back to stream, she might not, I'm not sure. But the end, one of them has a hat that I'll probably never use. A hat is one of the freaking... Yeah, nah, no chance. Left arm. Their voices were toneless but alluring. They repeated their message over and over. Halt your travels. Why do they try to interfere? It frustrates me. But I'll not let them win. I'll keep on. To the hinterlands. I love this guy. Gregorius, sup? Sup, Gregorius? Welcome in, gamer. What are we getting up to today? It's a very big witchy hat like Matoya's. Yeah, I don't know, man. If I'm buying a physical book and some of them have minions and mounts, I really don't want a fashion thing. You know, I want minions or mounts. But for some people, that's great, of course. People would love that. Looks great if it's your vibe. I could see that being pretty sick. I could see a lot of people, really, really enjoying that. Understandable if you guys do stream every day, lol. Yeah, lots of streaming. Hunt target. I wonder. I'm delusional to even think. Master, allow me to explain. He came out of nowhere and attacked with a knife. I had no choice but to shoot. Oh. He killed a goblin. I mean, I think there's bad guys here, so it's fine. Illuminati, he was not from the goblin settlement we seek. Somehow, I'm relieved. His savageness reminded me of the One Mind. I was worried all goblins were like him. I was taken aback by his face. It was so... No, never mind. Perhaps it's best not to say. What, you thought he was ugly, so you shot him? Huh? Speak with Slowfix and Idleshire. Okay. Might give the hat away, actually. Heck yeah. I'm sure there's someone that'll really want it. I reckon there'd be someone you would be able to find that would be very grateful for it. Boink. Shock, shock. Behind you, Uplander. Massive crawly bug armed with deadly weapon. Shock, shock. Not crawly bug, but walkie bug. Seeks gobby metal workings. Happy to oblige we are. But Slowfix is not the gobby with whom Uplander we should trade tongue flaps. Seek Drydox. Drydox? What purpose does one have? With a name like that? Dude, Vap Deftarm, you gotta chill, man. I don't think he likes the goblins. He's kind of shitting on them constantly. Drydox? Dude, I'm looking kind of fresh, not gonna lie. Psst, shock. Uplander needs hand landing. Drydox never tires of giving out busy tasks. Oh, good music. Ah, a walkie bug. It has been many years since Drydox saw your kind. I call myself Vav Deftarm. I'm an adventurer, just like Master. You have met walkie bugs like me before? Before founding Free Nation in Ardershire, Gobby flock travelled far and wide. When Drydox was a small gobby, walkie bugs wielding boomsticks attacked our tent ring. I see. It must have been the one mind who attacked you. But I mean, you no harm. I've come to befriend the goblins. Click, 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 click. But I did not expect you to be such a strange-looking creatures. You are the strange-looking creature, Mr. Walkie Bug. Did Drydog's ear catch Walkie Bug right? Cannot tell skull from city parts. And he says gobbies look strange? For real. My apologies. I did not mean to be rude. Slowfix tells me you can make muskets. Very good muskets. Muskets are what I seek. Like this one. Walkie Bug wants boomstick like this one. Even Baby Gooby with blind default can craft better boomstick. For Jingly Shine, Drydox will crafty build best boomstick. Gives word bond. Jingly Shine? I don't know what that is, so I do not have any. I came to offer my services in exchange for boomsticks. No Jingly Shine? So Walkie Bug wants boomstick as quest prize? Very well. Collector's quarters is filled with debris. If Deftarm wants boomsticks, Deftarm must go and clear away. Click, 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 click. I decline. Clearing away rocks is no duty for an adventurer. Adventurers fight monsters. Procure items of great worth. I've had worse requests than this, you know. Go and pick up the damn rocks. I'm gonna say go and pick up the damn rocks because he needs to get to work and do some own... He needs to do his own adventuring, okay? Put the fries in the bag, bro. Same energy. Is adventuring not supposed to be glorious? I thought it was supposed to be glorious. But you're right, Master. I'm fortunate to have been given a task to perform. Clearing rocks is a worthwhile duty. Damn right it is. Good job, fella. Uplander, can Drydox trust you with check work? Make certain that Walkie Bug clears Collector's Quarter with fastness. Ay, ay, ay. Gregorius, I don't know what I want to do today. Don't know. I haven't got any suggestions for you. You don't know what to do with an FF14, or... Is there other games on the agenda? Hello. Maybe get addicted to Frontlines, Gregorius. That could be the move. Getting addicted to Frontlines PvP. I see that in your future. Quest price cracked me up when I first read it. It's cute. It's really cute. I love the goblins. Absolute freaking cutie patooties. I think there's a little goblin minion I've got, right? I think I've definitely seen a goblin minion somewhere. Maybe not. Oop. Horus Smash Rock Quest are goated. Percy, I agree. I agree. I like the Warrior Quest line. And I once said, I actually really like the Warrior Quest line. I thought it was really enjoyable. And someone went, so you like smashing rocks? Lol. Like, bro, it's sick. I love it. If Master has done simple tasks like these on his own, I can do it too. Good job, buddy. Proud of you. It's no use. It won't budge. And my arms are tired. Perhaps a snack will rejuvenate me. That was my snacking sound effects. Drydox grows impatient and comes to the check work. Shock. What is this stinky sweet smell? It makes Drydog's belly do whirly turns. I love that, whirly turns. These are nunk eggs. Succulent and juicy they are. Would you like one? Oh, he's gonna love it. Yes, yes, but first, Drydox must remove mask. No sneaky peekers. Oh, show us your head. Oh, he loves it. He loves it. Shock! Tasty fresh, tasty fresh. Like party in mouth with all gobby flock invited. More stink eggs, more stink eggs. That's a crazy sentence. I don't know if they did that on purpose, but that's a crazy sentence. Perhaps we can alter the deal. If you craft boomstick and metalworks for the Vath, I shall bring you more nunka eggs. Mountains of nunka eggs. Oh, they're so cute. I love the beast tribes in this game, man. They're so cute. Order a leak that the goblins enjoy the taste as we. Let us return to the storyteller right away and make the final arrangements. Gregorius, I'm definitely getting addicted to PvP. Just gotta figure out what I'm gonna play for it. What do you main again outside of PvP, Gregorius? Gregorius, if you got addicted to PvP, that would go hard. That would go so hard. We're doing frontlines at the end of every long stream for 2 hours. I would love to have you addicted to PvP with us. Everyone's getting addicted to PvP at the moment, man. It's currently the big thing, you know? It's like fidget spinners. Everyone's doing it. Smashing rocks is the shit. I agree, man. When have you not watched an anime and seen the protagonist smash a rock and go, oh, holy shit, that was sick. Smashing rocks is a good testament of power. If you could smash big rollers in real life, it would be the coolest thing ever. It would be so cool, bro. Personally, so funny you smash them with an axe instead of a hammer. It's so funny. Yeah, you actually are. That's a good point. I kind of just assumed I was bare knuckling it. Sounding kind of like a murloc here. I don't know what a murloc is. The shark is a breathing sound. Think Darth Vader behind his mask. Ah, okay. Click, click. The Deaf Arm is not here. Did you not see him on the main road? The body's ill. This boat's ill. He acts strange lately. Beware may have stayed to heed the whispers of the One Mind. Beware of the Deaf Arm Hunter. Our connection to the Overmind has been stunted, but all of AF have a lingering link to the One Mind. Some may have a stronger link than others. You must have seen his struggle with the whispers as we have. The One Mind's thoughts against his. It's like 100 voices humming in unison. He's overwhelmed and cannot act. To be truly freed from the threat of the One Mind, his sense of self must be powerful. Powerful enough to overcome their whispers. If he doubts his purpose, the link may grow stronger. He will forget himself and return as Lossath Nath. But we cannot let that happen. He's our brother. He is Vath. The One Mind must be beckoning him towards their hive. He cannot have gone far, Great Hunter. You bring him back to his senses. Oh man, our boy's getting freaking consumed by the One Mind. Have you done those 3 custom deliveries? Zion, I haven't. As soon as I finish this blue quest, I'm going to do my custom deliveries. And then come back and do all my yellow society quests. And then some roulettes. That's my plan for the stream. Gregorius, I main summoner, but it feels really weak in PvP. I am of the agenda that... Okay, I have no clue, actually. Yeah, honestly... I don't know. I can't really comment on the balance in front lines too much, to be honest. I don't know what's good, what's bad, or what's balanced. But I am one of those people that thinks you should play whatever you want in any PvP game. And if you are good enough and enjoy the class you play, you'll be an absolute behemoth. Like, I liked picking off-meta choices in League of Legends, that type of stuff. So I'm a big fan of that. 1 second. My stitches just fell out from my wisdom teeth removal. But in a good way. Because you know how they're supposed to dissolve in your mouth? The stitches just dissolved in my mouth, but also like had chunks in my mouth, and that was really gross. I did not like that. But I'm glad the stitches are finally all out. Because they were kind of stanky. Might try Machinist. Machinist is the meta choice, I'm pretty sure, for frontlines. But also everyone plays Machinist, so I think it'll get easier and easier to counter. But yeah, do it, man. Heck yeah. Click, 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 click. With the chat mode say Deft. Oh no, he's been freaking thingied. Deft. Oh, that's tell. Deft arm. Deft arm? Buddy, I know you're in there. Yes, that is who I am. The Vath Deft Arm. I am an adventurer. But what am I doing so far from the colony? I shall hurry back at once. They haven't been giving me stitches for my extractions? Weird. I mean, I had wisdom teeth removed and they were horizontal under my gum. So I think they needed to cut into my gum to get my teeth out. Whereas if you're pulling teeth out, normally they're already in the gum and accessible, if that makes sense. They had to dig for my wisdom teeth. Oof, I've heard that's painful. It was actually completely fine, Gregorius. I think technology and dentistry has significantly improved in the last few years or something. Because I got my wisdom tooth removed and there was little to no pain. Like, completely fine. No swelling. Very, very, very minor swelling. We streamed for 11 hours after I got my wisdom teeth removed. Went to bed for 8 hours and then streamed for... Heck yeah, we've got a little armory now. With some muskets, I imagine. I don't see muskets, I only see swords. The Golems of Arsha are now clients of the Adventurers Guild. Heck yeah. Where are the muskets though? Zombini linguini bombini. Hi zombie. Welcome in, gamer. How was your day? Percy, what age does wisdom teeth become a problem? I think it depends, honestly. At 18, I was told to remove them, but I didn't have the money to do it. And pretty much said it might move my teeth, which it really hasn't done, which is good. And then I went to the dentist again a year ago, maybe 6 months ago, and the wisdom teeth were becoming a problem because there was pretty much, it formed a little gap between my teeth and the wisdom teeth. There was a tiny little gap which was impossible for me to clean. And he pretty much said there's a bunch of infections and stuff forming, so you need to get it removed. And you might as well do all three, so I did all three. So I think it depends on so many factors at what age. A lot of people just don't ever need to get them removed as well, which is very lucky. Alright. Custom delivery times, Ian. And then I'm going to do my Yellow Society quest and then hopefully get some roulettes in. And that's the freaking plan, gamers. Foundation, let's go. Supply component, huge. 1 slot remaining, ain't no issue. Crafting method and... Can we... Oh, I need to use macro. Hold. We go. Medical supplies. Blacksmith. Solve. Huge. Using macros. Bang. And then we go here. Huge. It's good, big damage, not as complicated as I thought. Even in the old days. Even in the old days? What do you mean by old days? But that's cool. Not as complicated as you thought. Heck yeah. I'm still iffy towards using black mages and what the heck happened there? Oh, I didn't update my stats since getting all the new gear. Fair, 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 fair. Whoopsie. 421. My macro is still going. Uh-oh. Solve. Oh, we get to 100% now. Okay, it's really... My macro is upset. Okay. User macros. Let's update that. That is really cool how juiced this fella is. God. Oh, wait. I need room. Crap. I hate getting rid of them, but there's just no room. One more medical supplies, please, madame. Timers, custom deliveries. This is gonna feel good, man. This is gonna be my first ever max collectible. Just all the freaking way. Look at that. Ready? Look at this. Okay, I thought it would just smash it out in one hit. I'm not gonna lie. Not bad at all. Not bad at all. Firstly, I've had no problems with wisdom teeth, although I haven't been to a dentist in like years. Yeah, it's hard. Dentists are expensive and scary. In so many ways. I think the worst thing about dentists is the money. Because usually you're going to get a big bill and there's going to be something wrong. Not usually. Going to be something wrong. If you consistently go, you probably save money. It's probably one of those things that you just need to go constantly. And then, yeah, the longer you wait, the more expensive it gets. Yeah, I agree, and I think that's the thing, honestly. The longer you wait, the more expensive it gets. But if you go consistently, it'll probably be cheaper in the long run. But it's, you know, to start getting consistent with going to the dentist is a lot of money and a lot of fear, I imagine, for a lot of people. I think 6 months ago to a year ago is the first time I'd been to the dentist in probably 4 years. And I'm very glad I did it. And I'm going to start going regularly now. I think it's the same with cars. You don't want to leave your car unchecked for too long. 1, 2... Oh, I bought the wrong one. Medical supply components. Did I not buy that? I thought I did. There you are, fella. Oh, they made it easier since the olden days. Zombie, I getcha. But then, yeah, I had a long period where I didn't go. Yeah, me too. Probably 4 years for the dentist, I would say. I wish I got on top of it earlier. I just didn't want to spend the money. But I had the money to go. I just didn't want to spend that money. But now that I have gone it, and I've gotten on top of everything though, which is really lucky. I'm very fortunate. I didn't have a lot of problems. I think there was 2 or 3 fillings, which is pretty good if you haven't gone to the dentist in 4 years. And then the whole wisdom teeth. But now that it's all done, I feel as though I'm really on top of it, which is nice. And I've also been flossing a lot, which is really good. I was bad. I'd never floss, but now I've probably flossed 90% of the time. 95% of the time. Ooh, hopefully I didn't get the merge shit one. I might have. Hopefully not. Nice. I brushed twice today, so I thought I was fine. Turns out that wasn't the case. Yeah, I don't think if you're brushing twice a day and you're flossing, you're going to be fine either. I think it's just one of those things that you need to unfortunately check in on. Alright. Leveled up again, baby. Where are we at? We're getting there. And then we get to dress him. Lovely. Can't wait. Gotta have some fan service for the girls who want to have a freaking bikinied up Charlemagne, I guess. Alright, alright, alright. I'm gonna go do my society quest now, and then some duty roulettes is the play, I reckon. Let's go to... We'll start here, why not? Oh, that's the most annoying one. Do the Muggles first. So I haven't been in many years, but I do have an issue. No money though, it doesn't hurt to ignore it. So it doesn't hurt to ignore it. That's fair enough, yeah. The dentist is expensive and scary. I getcha. I imagine in some countries it's also worse. In Australia, I think we've got a pretty affordable healthcare, so it's not too bad. We've got to go here. Blacksmith time, baby. Dude, I still can't believe how good this looks. I can't wait to see this in its full freaking form. Alright, so how much are you giving us now, buddy? Okay, it's just 50 every time. Noted, noted, noted. Except for the VAF, they move really fast. Damn, so that's 150 a day, so it's gonna take 5 days to get them to the next level. Wow. It's actually quite a long time. Yeah, no, 5 days for a level. It's a decent amount of time. Oh, and I can do all... Nah, we'll just do one set. A lot of our healthcare gets bulk billed. I don't even notice it. Oh, yeah, it does now. Jed, not the dentist though, Rip. No, it does. It does. You just don't notice it. Because the dentist sent when I was talking about the gap between my wisdom teeth and the other tooth, there was a cyst or something that they wanted to inspect, so they sent it over to a lab to get it checked to see if it was anything more important, and they needed my Medicare to bulk bill it. So the dentist does actually bulk bill stuff. But sometimes it's just a bit more behind the scenes. But that's only one example. I know what you mean though. The upfront is bulk billing. Oh, friendly Yan. Oh, you're not American, so you're not going to hate us. Bulk billing is just free. Free medical care. It's changed recently, but you used to be able to go to a doctor for free. Zero cost. You could go to a doctor every single week and it wouldn't cost you a single cent. Not even a dollar. And you could go to that doctor appointment for 15 minutes. They recently changed it though, so not as many places do bulk billing. But you can still do it if you go out of the way. Yeah, bulk billing literally just means the government pays the full cost of your medical bill. Good system, yeah. Even our healthcare is just extremely cheap. We're very, very lucky. There was a thing that was, there was a post made a while back, and it was like, holy shit, what is with Australia? I got bitten by, it was something like I got bitten by a snake or broke my leg in the outback. I got airlifted by a helicopter. I got taken to hospital, treated for 3 days in the hospital, and the bill was $100. Like, we're very, very lucky in Australia. It's insane how cheap medical stuff is. Cairo, morning gamers. Good morning, Cairo. What are you getting up to today? All my doctors are bulk billed. Wahaha. Jen and I don't have many bulk billers nearby. Tycat, UK NHS, enough said. As an NHS enjoy UK, all my health apart from dentist is free. Dental is free. Okay, is it NHS? What's that stand for? I'm assuming it's pretty similar to bulk billed / Medicare in Australia, right? Oh, I've gone to the wrong way. Oh no, I'm good. Got bit by a snake in Australia and didn't die? Honestly, you don't die if you get bit by a snake in Australia anymore. We're pretty on top of that these days. Blacksmith. Oh, not the inventory space. They've got anti-venoms in all the hospitals now for pretty much every snake, and I think there's universal anti-venoms as well. So if you get bit by a snake in Australia, you're completely fine unless you are deep in the outback and cannot contact anyone. But you can get, you know, serious damage to your body if you don't get the anti-venoms early enough. But yeah, it's pretty crazy how on top of it we are now. Yo, Sork, thank you so much for the follow, game. I really appreciate that. Thank you so much. Thank you. Are you an FF14 player, Sork? And if you prefer to lurk, feel free to enjoy the lurk, of course, gamer. So I need to make high quality here. Hold. National Health Service, we pay for it with our taxes, but it's all free. Yeah, similar to Medicare then. Similar to Medicare. Dwarf Vader National Health Service. Everyone in the UK gets free healthcare. Heck yeah. That's so dope. Good system, good system. Whoops, I almost set my microwave on fire. What did you do? How have you done that, you silly goose? Oh. Hold. Going girl, due to not being able to work, my doctor sends me to doctors that are also bulk build. Heck yeah, gamer. That's good that you got some bulk build ones. I think there's bulk build ones near us. But if you want an appointment, it does take quite a long time to get one in. We have a weird thing with Australia right now. There was a period where everything was bulk build. And then over the past 2 years, a lot have become less bulk build. So they're a bit harder to find. But they are still out there and pretty accessible if you want to. Kara, isn't most things in the top 3 poisonous apples of all time? Yeah, Tycat, they are, but science is just so advanced now. I think that the last person to die from a snake in Australia was 1950s. Same as a spider. I think. I could be wrong. But somewhere in the 1950s is the last time someone died from a snake or a spider in Australia. We're really on top of it now. It's very crazy. A lot of people also know first aid in Australia. A lot of jobs have mandatory first aid. If someone was got bit by a spider, I would kind of know what to do. To a point where I would probably be able to help them. I'm not saying a lot of people know, but you know. Where are we going? We're just sifting this. Alright. Tycat, we pay tax and also national insurance, and I goes to NHS, state pension, and other public services. Heck yeah. No, really good system. Very good system. Stork, inland tapen, hospital hose. What's an inland tapen hospital hose? I'm not sure what that is. Is that what you mean to stop the spider bites? You do the torque thing, and it stops the blood flow? To stop the spread of venom? Whitney, morning gamers. Good morning, Whitney. What are we getting up to today? What games are you going to be jumping on? Brilliant. I put in some bread rolls for 8 minutes. It was meant to turn on the convection oven setting, but accidentally put it on the microwave setting. Oh, brother. I remember when Jen put the oven on and accidentally put it on the grilled setting. And it started smelling. The grilled setting in our oven is not a good idea. But that's not Jen's fault. It's actually our oven's fault for being stupid. To be fair. And Sork, yes, I do enjoy 14. Heck yes, gamer. Love to hear it, Sork. Are you more of a sprouter or a veteran, Sork? Badfly, not surprising, but sad that PvP is 30 minutes right now. Yeah, I know, Badfly. I know. I know. It's really upsetting. It actually sucks. I will try get a frontline roulette towards the end of stream. If there's time. I'm not sure if there will be, but... Oh, no, this is my first society quest. I'm not going to be able to make it to roulettes. But, Badfly, Thursday through to Sunday, if you're around, gamer, we're going to be hitting that PvP up hard. We will absolutely chop up a storm. Still 50. Let's go to Zenith. Or Zenith. Going girl, I have to book a week in advance to see my doctor, but there are others at the clinic I go to see if I can book on the same day. Oh yeah, a week in advance is... I think that's standard for doctors. I'm not sure. I don't know if the doctors we just go to are busy, but yeah, generally it's a week in advance for us too. I just teleported to Zenith. What am I doing? I wanted to go to... Okay, Zondu next. Whitney, currently playing some Skyrim, but thinking about switching to FF soon? Heck yeah, dude. Heck yeah. Whoa. Up to the Museum. Dwarf Vader. Dentists in the UK. Dentists suck in the UK though. There are NHS dentists where you would only pay a percentage of the bill, but they are very, very hard to get into. They either have a long waiting list or just don't accept new patients. Emergency dental work does fall into that category though, and you are able to get emergency appointments if you're in pain, etc. See, that's fine though, in my opinion. That makes sense, you know. I think that's a decently done system. It's annoying that the dentists suck in the UK though, but that's still pretty good that you only get a percentage of the bill. Dragon Girl, goated advice. Could try jumping over to Crystal, might have more of a chance. That's true. Actually, Badfly would have pretty bad ping. I don't notice too much of a ping issue in PvP, Badfly. So yeah, if you really are fiending frontlines, Go to do some OCE frontlines. It'll be about perfect. Oh, probably a little bit past frontline time on Oceanic. But still worth a try. In the end, yeah, luckily I didn't leave the kitchen yet because I was preparing the rest of my lunch. It started smelling weird, then I saw the smart oven was full of smoke. RIP lunch, man. Do you have any more backup bread rolls? What are you making for lunch? Besides burnt bread rolls. Got a few of these. Sorker said my vet? Heck yeah, man. What's your favorite thing to get up to in FF? Type of activities you like doing? Well, in the end, I got that one. When you said my brother is coming down Christmas Eve to spend the night with me and my mum. Oh, heck yeah. That'd be nice, I'm assuming. Engine mode disco. Nope. Dude, they're too close together. There we go. Cause of Bahamut, no echo, which is something we're currently working our way through. But when it comes to dungeons or, you know, normal trials or roulettes, I really like going in on a tank. It's my favorite way to play the tank. DPS I don't have much interest in personally. And I do hunt as well. We actually did our first hunt last weekend, Sork. It was really cool. I really enjoyed it. There's a hunt train on our server that pops at 5 or 6 a.m. which is 10 hours from now. So we won't make it tonight because it's a short stream tonight. But yeah, I did our first hunt train a week ago. It was pretty cool. I liked it. I really like the Aetherite tickets you get as well for teleporting, for saving gil. I think that's pretty massive. When people first told me about it, I was kind of like, I don't want to go do this whole side content thing just to get tickets so I can save a little bit of gil. But the hunt trains are fun, and the gil you save is ginormous, and you also... Ginormous? That's not a word. And you also make your way towards other things, which I think is really cool. Yeah, I really like hunts now. I've only done hunts that go through Heavensward and a little bit of Stormblood. But I'm excited for when we start getting a lot more hunts unlocked. A lot of camaraderie when you're on the hunts. You know, it's an MMO. It's good seeing a bunch of players together. Dragon Girl, I just realized what time it is and I haven't had dinner. Ah, oh no. What are you going to make for dinner, Dragon Girl? Yippee. Zombie, it's crazy seeing all those people flying on the mounts. Yeah, it's cute. It's cute. Just feels nice. Feel like you do feel like a little sense of community, even though you don't talk to them. A little sense of camaraderie. All flying around together, waiting patiently and killing it. It's just like it's a nice little wholesome thing, you know? Seeing everyone work together like that. Really looking forward to once we get to the Dawn Trail and Endwalker hunts. I don't imagine they'll be hugely different, to be honest. But I think it'll just, you know, it'll be nice. Sweet. Now we go to... I always get lost for this last one. The Vath. I think I'll try to do some roulettes after this. Whoa. From the end, and yeah, it's the same people, so easy to make friends. That's true as well. See, Martha's always conducting them. I find it really cool as well. It's one of those things that you only really see in an MMO. Maybe not, but... people hosting a train and putting their silly little messages into chat and guiding everyone along. It's really cool that people have stepped up and done that, in my opinion. I think it's a really, really cool thing. People make it such a fun experience. And it's just so organized. It's so impressive to see happen. Thank you. Right. Oh, I need to get on the weird ass thing they got first. This contraption. Hello. Right, where are we going? Right, the corner, don't use it. It's plowing ahead. Assuming it's gonna be. Nope, it's not down there. Plowing ahead. There we go. I recognize one of the leaders from a Lala parade. The only one I recognize is Martha, and I found it really cool because if you don't know Martha, we found on a party finder when we were doing Coils of Bahamut Turn 8, I believe. We needed to fill, so we put up a party finder, and then Martha joined in, and she was just a freaking legend. Was really, really fun. Let us experiment blind. Ended up joining the stream. It was a good time. And then to find out that Martha was also a hunt train coordinator was really funny. That was a cool little surprise. Huge. And there we go. My favorite frozen pizza? Heck yeah. Oh, never mind having homemade burgers. That goes way harder, to be fair. I feel like swapping from frozen pizza to homemade burgers is a net gain. Miss Rachel, I'm finally back. My train stood still for an hour. Dude, that freaking sucks. Unlucky gamer. Plowing ahead. From again, at the start of Dawn Trail in EU, we had this overflow data center called Shadow. You couldn't make characters there, but it was good for avoiding queues. The hunt community set up a giant hunt train, so it would go through each zone 5 times. Because for new content, there are multiple instances per zone, per server on 3 servers. So it's like 15 hunt trains in one. Holy moly, man. People would have grinded that day after day to make massive progress towards those hunt achievements, huh? That's freaking wild, dude. That would have felt so good. There's a part of me that wants to go for those hunt achievements, but I don't think it's going to be possible. Or worth thinking about for now. I think for now, I just need to enjoy hunts as they come up. Hold. Oh, lag like hell? Oh, in the hunt trains? The only time I get really bad... I don't know if it's lag or FPS. I think it's lag. I can't tell. Is when I do Leap of Faith. When Mogtome event was up. That was insane. That was really, really, really rough experience. Yo, Lumino! Good evening. Good evening, Lumino. Welcome the heck in, gamer. How the heck are you today, and what are we getting up to? Appreciate you being here. From the end, and yeah, you made massive guild because it's the best way to get battle material. Oh, okay. And it's the start of the new expansion, so everyone needs hundreds of new material. My god. I feel like people probably would have been... no, not really. But yeah, that would have been crazy. Do you get guild from just killing hunt targets as well? Is that worth much? Zombie, I forgot I was in one setting, got a lot of clusters. So far, I think we only get Poetics. And Centurio Seals, but nothing else too exciting. Silver Dew. Lumino, just woke up since it's morning over here, working my way through more MSQ today. Heck yeah, gamer. What are you up to? Just doing some society quests. It's been a nice stream. So far, have done all of the blue society quests, which took a while because all 3 Heavensward society quests needed to be done. So I did all the blue ones of those, read out the story, watched the development, which is really satisfying. And now I'm just doing all the yellow check quests for the society quests. So it's honestly been pretty much 2.5 hours of society quests, which is kind of crazy. But I'm smashing through them, so it's a good feeling. Darking, I reinstalled Roblox and my cooked was still savable. You're cooked. If you're over the age of 18 and reinstalling Roblox, you're cooked. That's just a fact. Unfortunately, you are cooked. These freaking stitches keep falling out. Yucky. It tastes nasty. What is it that's so fun about what is it that's fun about Blox Fruit? Enlighten us. What makes it good, Darking? Really, yeah, not much raw girl, but the material class is where the money is. Heck yeah. Zombie, when I started my dumbass, didn't know you needed to be in a party for hunt trains. I thought, what's the big deal for 10 tombstones? Oh, zombie. Dude, I would have been the same, zombie. The amount of things that I would be doing wrong in this game if it wasn't for Twitch chat is astronomical. It's actually insane. Lumino, I'm very familiar with the society quest grind, still working on the AR ones. We've done all of those, Lumino. Very, very proud of that. All these fellas are done. And now we're on to the Heavensward ones. The A Realm Reborn Society quest grind was really good. I actually felt like this is A Realm Reborn Society quests do go faster, to be honest. So far, I prefer the Heavensward ones, though. The A Realm Reborn Society quests are fine. The story in some of them is pretty good, but the Heavensward ones are way better. But to be honest, I don't actually enjoy the story more from the Heavensward ones, I don't think. I think the A Realm Reborn Society quest stories are better. But the visual progression in Heavensward is more enjoyable, which makes me enjoy Heavensward more. Like I went in a bit of a loop there, but I think you know what I mean. Best game on Roblox is hands down +1 fat every second. Trust me, I don't trust you. Not even slightly. That can't be a good take. I remember freaking loving Roblox when I was younger though. I used to love the Survivor Storm one. That one was sick. Natural Disaster Survivor. That was a really sick Roblox game. I loved the Tycoon ones. I was a sucker for the Roblox Tycoon games. Man, they would drive my freaking little brain nuts. I actually had a Roblox server, fun little fact, for a little bit. I made a Roblox game. It did not do very well. I was very young. It would be pretty weird if it did well. And I remember, you guys probably know, but the server's called Find the Badge. And you've got to find the badges on the server. And then you just get like a little achievement pop. And you'd go on a server and you would try find all 10 badges or something like that. It was a fun little game. So I was like, I want to make that. So I did find the badge and I did one badge. And I made it impossible to get. So people would just join the server. And they would be there for a few hours and they'll be like, where is it? And you couldn't find it. It was not possible because it was in an unreachable spot. It was like the equivalent of me putting it up here when there's no flying. You just could not reach it. Okay, maybe there's a way, but yeah, I literally made it impossible to win on the Roblox game, but I was too young to comprehend that that was a dumb idea. But I remember a few people would join. It was cute. Right, what am I doing now? There's still one more. What? I gotta go all the way here? It's kind of crazy. What if the kids in my basement grind the game for me? That's fair. That's fair. Cool animations and his One Piece base and shitting on kids is very relaxing. That's fair. So, actually valid reasons, to be honest, Dark King. I can appreciate that. Actually kind of valid. Then we're going all the way up here. Lumino, I'm done with the Sills and the Amal Jar, but still working on others and haven't even started Exile. Oh, do you know what's crazy, Lumino? I didn't realize this, but we did the Exiles first. And I think a lot of people do the Exiles last and dread it the most. But we were so into crafting at the time. And we knew that it was a crafting society quest, so we freaking loved it, man. We freaking loved it. But we did Exile first. I found the Sylph's questline pretty boring. I liked the Amal Jar. I think the Sylphs is the most boring questline out of all the society quests I've done so far. I think the Amal Jar was pretty enjoyable. Heavensward society quests are definitely better, if only for the fact that no fates are required. Yeah, that's a really good point as well. I didn't even think about that. There's been no fates, which is a huge, huge thing, because the fates in the Realm Reborn ones are very, very annoying. I don't mind them. Doesn't make me angry, but they are pretty annoying. Let's look at roulettes. I am going to do something crazy here. I'm going to do my archers. Why doesn't my button work? Uh-oh. Have I DC'd? My buttons aren't working. Connection with server lost. Huh? Why does the game hate me today? What the heck? Is it just me or everyone? I'm actually getting DDoS? No! Why? Was it everyone or just me? Zombie, I should use my society quest to level my remaining classes since I only go on Roulettes to my hundreds now. Yeah, that's a good idea, Zombie. Miss Rachel, can't ride around nothing with friends is absolute peak. That sounds horrible, Miss Rachel. Darking, #1 game on Roblox is Dog Shocking Simulator. Jesus. Didn't know Hassan made Roblox games. Darking, you haven't done societies in 3 days because of crafting. Dude, I haven't done them in 3 days either, don't worry. I've been distracted by the frontlines. Darking, what's your thoughts on frontlines PvP? Have you tried it yet? Lumino, that's absolutely fair. In retrospect, I should have done that since I like crafting and gathering. I really, really enjoyed it. What was I doing? It's thrown me off. Oh, yeah. I'm going to do my archer class quests. I'm not going to lie. I absolutely despise the archer story, though. It's so boring. It's the worst one I've had so far. It's so bad. I have paid attention to every single class quest thus far. So I'm allowed to say this. The archer class quest story sucks. It's so boring. But I don't want to skip it in case it gets good. Gotta have faith, you know. Coop finally DC'd. He finally. They got me. They got me, fellas. What did they do to swap the nodes? Someone was watching the stream and was like, nah, I'm not letting the Aussies get away with that. No freaking chance. Are you me? Huge. Alright guys, try not to fall asleep. You come at a good time, Cooper. I have a task for you. A petition has arrived from the proprietor of Buscaron's Druthis out in the South Shroud. The petitioner, Buscaron himself, has requested our assistance in dealing with a gang of poachers. I would have the three of you meet with him and investigate his claims. The three of us? You mean Cooper, myself, and... It would be better if I went alone, Lucianne. The Makote and the other one will only accompany me. No, Silvery, you will go as 3. Also, it is past time you recognize Cooper as a fellow archer. I will not. I've held my tongue on the matter of his continued presence here, but I will bend no further. Who in the 7 hells do you think you are, Boy Lord Lewin? In case you've forgotten, you aren't even a quiverman anymore. That may be, but I have shed blood defending our brothers, unlike you, savage. Savage? You know nothing about me, you bigoted son of a... Enough! But one more word and you shall have cause to regret your petulance. The 3 of you will go to Busker and Druthers in the South Shroud. Now out of my sight. Hello. Ooh, I like your blindfold. That goes kind of hard. Oh yeah. Don't you dare. Is better than the Scholar questline. I haven't done the Summoner one yet, but yeah, I agree. Arcanist questline is good. Any signs? Look, the ground is covered in Makote's footprints. These tracks are fresh, very fresh. I'll wager the bandits were alerted to our coming and fled. Else they're hiding near. Take cover! Eh? And there I was thinking we caught ourselves some of the meddling bloody masqueraders. Not that I'm complaining. Hiding your face downright bloody rude when you ain't been introduced. Speaking of ill manners, don't you know it ain't decent to barge your way into a lady's bedchamber without knocking? You would lecture us on manners? Truly, I've heard it all. They have us outnumbered. We had best split up. The leader's mine. I'll try to isolate her from the litter. The litter? Sylvia, Cooper, the rest I leave to you. I leave to you. As you will. So right guys, I am literally a god slayer. Think I can handle a few kitties. A little bit of poison. Huge. Friendly and Rogue is my favorite, but it's still arguable if it counts as a base one. Nah, I'd count that as a base one for sure. Speedy! It's your favorite PvP bunny! Cheeks clapping too! Bum 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 bum! Bum 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 bum! Make some noise for Cheeks Clappington! And then it's just the sound of cheeks getting clapped when you come into the arena. Welcome in, Speedy. Have you been doing more PvP? Are you still into it? Hope you're doing well today, gamer. This Rachel Summoner is very good for expanding the lore. I could get around that. I'll probably eventually do the Summoner class quest. I'm gonna have to. Well, I don't have to, because I can go all the way to 100 without touching them, right? I'll probably eventually do them. I don't know. I think Summoner will be the last class quest I ever do, because I just have no interest in playing Summoner. The biggest reason I do these class quests is because I want to take a class to level 100. And it's like, okay, well, if I'm going to take the class quest to level 100, I need to do these quests, and I don't have the heart to skip these quests. I gotta read them. So I think the Summoner will genuinely be the last one I do. I don't even think it's faster to freaking AoE them yet. Lumino, I like the Summoner quest. Heck yeah. I'm glad you like them. It gives me hope for it. Maybe I will do them and enjoy them. From the end there, I'm still sad Cooper lumps Alchemist in with other crafter ones. I haven't done any of the crafter ones, keep in mind, from the end. So, I think I tried 3 crafter class quests up until about level 30, and I just did not enjoy any of them yet. And I'm too scared to commit to reading any of them because they all sucked. Is that the last of them? Have you seen Aliaphol? With me, Cooper. Oh, shit. Oh. That was a piss poor show and sister. They're sisters? Okay, that's a pretty good plot twist, I must admit. I don't mind that. And you call yourself a keeper? A hunter with no fangs ain't nothing but prey. No! Oh, damn. Good shot. Oh, bugger. Looks like playtime's over. Be seeing your sister. I don't mind that they're sisters. That's a fun little wah. A little bit of a change up, a little bit of a twist. Although I must say, they did this with the other Sargon story. The whole kind of family, one family member evil, one family member good. Kind of been done before, game. Is that all my antelopes done? Huge. Absolutely huge. Kaz! Good morning, gamers! Good morning, Kaz! How you doing this morning, gamer? Hope you're freaking well. How are you? Bard AoE is always better on 2 or more. I gotta remember that. I'm struggling to remember it, Miss Rachel. Thank you for the reminder. Zombie, I might be biased because it was my first class, but Summoner was alright. I want to say I will try it, but I can pretty much guarantee Summoner is the only class I might not do all the story for. Because it's going to be level 100 automatically. And the only reason I read the stories is because I need to do the class quest to get my new abilities. And then I feel bad for skipping the story because, you know, someone wrote this story. And they are good. They are enjoyable so far, most of them. I think it's 50-50. Half of them are really good so far, and then half of them are pretty boring. 7 hells, they're at my old post, and they drank my old mead. That stings most of all. Well, just past time the proper authorities were informed. I'll send messages to the Wood Veilers and God's Quiver. The Red-Bellied Bandits won't like it one bit, but I'll see they're told exactly who the military is after. I only hope it'll be enough. Cause, Power Marjuck's no fool. Now she knows she's been spotted, she'll break camp, be long gone by the time the next bell sounds. And the trail won't stay fresh long neither. Anyway, you've done me a great kindness, friends. Tell Lucienne I appreciate the help. Well, good, buddy. Brilliant, trust me, all of them are skippable. The Alchemist is easily the best out of the 11 and better than most battle jobs ones. I'm already too late. I've already skipped too much, Yan. I've already skipped too much. To be fair, what credit is where credit's due, people told me that Weaver and Alchemist are the only 2 good ones. But the other ones were just so stinky that I didn't want to trust anyone. I wonder if there's any good YouTube recaps. Maybe I could watch a YouTube recap of it. Like if you're watching Archie, you should do Alchemist. It's too late, man. It's too late. I've done all my class quests for Alchemist and Weaver up to 60. Welcome back, Cooper. Silveri tells me that you encountered Power Mujak. No Gridanian could fail to recognize that name, so oft has been spoken, and with such bitterness. I fear we lack the strength to face her ourselves. This is a matter of the Gold's Quiver and Wood Whalers. That you confronted her and survived is testament to your growing mastery of our art. And I was surprised to note that Leia and Silveri were not at the loggerheads upon their return. I presume we owe this unnatural state of affairs to your calming influence? No? Modest to the last, truly. Your every deed bespeaks a clarity of vision far beyond your years. I implore you to share that perspective with your peers and to help them grow into better, wiser archers. As you go forth and temper your skills in battle, know that we always look forward to your return. Oh my god, it just dawned on me that I have to do 2 more of these suckers. I got DC'd again! Why do they hate me? Why do they literally hate me? Guys, I'm being targeted. I'm being targeted.
I just like
I'm
shitted my pants
literally being
again.
targeted. Friendly Ann! Gifted sub to Belly Boopy. Thank you, gamer. Belly, no baiting subs and saying ads dang, you crazy cat. Yan, you didn't have to do that, gamer. Thank you so much. I really appreciate that. Thank you, thank you, thank you. Can we please get some W's in chat for Yan? Thank you, Yan. I do really appreciate that, man. Thank you so much. That's really freaking kind of you. Thank you, thank you, thank you. I appreciate that. W's in chat. More W's. More W's! Zork, you have cool W's now. Look at the follow remote you get. Look at this. So fancy. So schmancy. Thank you so much, Jan. That's really kind, man. I really appreciate that. Belly Booby has been freaking hanging out with us for what? How many months now? 4 months? 4 months? I'm sure Belly will get really freaking good use of that, gamer. And I know Belly's going for verified bean. So now, Belly, you get 1.2 times channel point earn rates or something like that. Hold. Cute, I think it's less family and more fellow keeper of the moon, Miko Shark. I don't know. Where are we going? Dragon Girl Burger cooked and now gone. Didn't last long. Heck yeah. Doing good. Hope you are too. I'm doing great, Cass. I'm doing great. I probably already asked you this before, Cass, and you might hate me, but you know me better than anyone. What days are you working this week? Weaver is fine. Alchemist is legitimately good. Heck yeah. How does a hype train even start from one gifted sub? That you just cannot. It just makes no sense. It makes no sense. Ever. So I didn't have to. Okay, geez, Cooper. Coughs a W. Thank you, Kildai. Gotta make the people that freaking support the channel financially feel loved with some W's, man. It's the least we can do. So I have to beg you guys and yell at you guys to do it. Cooper, I hoped we could come. You may be able to help. I'm concerned about Leia and Silveri. They show signs of losing perspective and, well, may happen as best you see for yourself. I cannot help but feel that both would benefit from a counsel. Consider this a personal request, Cooper. Thank you so much for the sub. Let's go. Thank you for saying thank you, Belly BP. I am the hype from the end. You are the hype. I wasn't baiting. I was making sure you knew it. So if you answered my good question, I didn't hear it. That's fair. That's fair. That's fair. Q and I, the hype train wizardry defies all. It does. It does. It literally says on the freaking website that you need 2 people to contribute 100 bits minimum to start a hype train. But then a gifted sub goes out or a prime goes out and then 10 minutes later you get a hype train sometimes. Like, what the heck is going on? They're so weird. Am I going the wrong way? I am. Cass, today and tomorrow I'm off the 24th and back to work on January 5th. Oh, Cass, it's the big one. Cass, it's the big one. It's the big one, Cass. It's the big one that we talked about. That's so freaking sick. Let's go. That's so hype, Cass. No bitty witties. No bitty witties. You did a kappa because you know you're being a goose. No freaking bitty witties. Thank you so much, though. Thank you so much. Cass, thank you, gamer. But no bitty witties. No bitty witties. No gifted subs. No bitty witties. We're so close to Christmas and then you guys can and I won't tell you to stop. We just gotta wait 2 more days. Or 3 more days. Christmas is in 3 days, gamers. Cass, seriously, thank you for the video, so that's really kind. But no more. No one. Right. I'm lost. You can change how you get a hype train in Twitch settings, like how many subs you need. I don't want to touch it. I just let it do its own thing. But that's really cool. Oh, Cass, I don't know if you'll be around because I don't know what your life is like. But there's an extra long stream next week, which is hype. Very exciting. And you won't be at work, so we'll be playing FF14. Could be huge. Could be huge. Speedy, I was talking to someone at work when Coop did my intro. And keeping a straight face is the hardest thing I've ever done. That's funny. I like that. Cass, I needed my monthly bitty witties for the extra beans. Oh, that's fair. That's fair. That's fair. I'll allow it. I'll allow it. Are bits counting towards the sub goals or just subs? I only did subs, but maybe I should add bitty witties as well. Because I guess some people prefer to use bits. Speedy, that's a good point. I should update it so bitty witties count as well and maybe just change it to points. I'll do that. I'll do that, Speedy. But it's not Christmas yet. So don't do any bitty witties. Bing. Done. Good suggestion, Speedy. Finally at work. Heck yeah, Midwest. Glad you drive safe. Midwest. No bitty witties gamer. No bitty witties gamer. You silly goose. Thank you so much though. I appreciate it. Thank you, thank you, thank you. Thank you, gamer. But no bitty witties. I love calling them bitty witties, man. Thank you so much though. I appreciate it, gamer. Checking announcements. It's gonna be next week, Cass. Next week. Next week, Wednesday will be another long stream. Yay, I contributed. You did, Speedy. You did a great job, Speedy. Thank you for the contribution. The emotes. I'm surprised you haven't got all of the level 1 hype train emotes by now, honestly, Midwest. Alright, let's talk to Silveria here. Oh, gods. Did Lucienne send you to pester me by any chance? This is hardly her concern, and is most definitely not yours. If you must know, I've decided to leave the guild. I mean to track down Power Mujak to finish what we started. The God's Quiver and Wood Whalers seem to content to ignore our warnings, but I will not let her escape again. I already made that mistake once, and it cost me my place in the God's Quiver. I, the foolish young sentry of whom I once spoke, he was me. We had her, Cooper. There was no escape. But then she began to wail about a wounded comrade, one who would surely die without her help. She looked at me straight in the eye and begged, and I blinked. I failed to see through the most elementary ruse. I failed Gridania and the God's Quiver. And while that can never be forgiven, mayhap I can reclaim my measure of honor by stopping her. But a wanderer like you would not understand what it means to betray your people. Worry not, I do not intend to leave just yet. I will continue to gather information until I am certain of Mujak's whereabouts. Make no mistake though, it's only a matter of time. Now run along, will you? Oh, and if you're so concerned about your fellow guildmates, you should attend to that moping Mikode. The sight of her shuffling around while staring at her feet is bad for morale. Not that it matters to me. You know what, guys? I'm not minding the Archer story anymore. Bitty Witties! I love calling them Bitty Witties. It's seriously, it's a bit of an addiction. I think Jen hates when I call them Bitty Witties, but I can't help myself. Lay Alapo. Oh, it's you? Tell me, Cooper. Also, thank you for the hype train. I do appreciate it. Thank you, freaking Yan, Cass, and Midwest. Thank you, gamers. I do really appreciate that. Oh, it's you. Tell me, Cooper. Do you ever think about home? Do you ever wish you could go back? Mine was just another poor village in the Twelveswood. The fields were more stone than soil, and merchants hardly ever bothered to visit. We didn't have a lot, but we didn't need it. And then the calamity came. Whoa. I remember running and then the screams. It was so loud, Cooper. So unbearably loud. And then I was here, in a strange city, surrounded by more people than I'd ever seen, and I didn't know any of them. But I knew how to hunt, and I was always good at hunting. Cooper and the guild gave me a better place to get better. At least I thought I'd gotten better. She, Power Mujak, she was so much more. I've been thinking, Cooper, maybe this is a sign. Maybe Silveria's right, and this guild, this city, is no place for an outsider like me. And so I've decided to leave. I'm glad to have known you, Cooper, even if it was only for a short while. Forgive me if this is too selfish a request, but before I go, I would like to meet with you one last time. Alone in the South Shroud. These Gridanians would not understand. They're both leaving the guild. Interesting. Where's the shrimp? Shrimp's having a little break from the stream. Sitting this one out. You're telling me a shrimp fried that rice? Classic. Absolute classic. Wrong way? I like he said, where's the shrimp, not where is Jen? No, don't hurt him. And there I was thinking you might accept my kind invitation. I don't recall inviting him though. Tis rude to presume. Sorry, and I do so hate rudeness. Wait, it's not his fault, it's mine. I invited him. He's a member of the Archers Guild, like me, and he's not Gridanian. Well, yeah, I guess I'm not. I do begin to recall his face. Aye, knows how to hold a bow. Knows how to hold a bow, that one. Well, he ain't the typical recruit, but I reckon he might be willing to make an exception. What, am I gonna join them? No, it's not like that. I just wanted to say goodbye. Cooper, ever since I met Power, I've been at a loss. But I realize now that my place isn't at the guild, with the Gridanians. They'll never accept me. This is where I belong, with my people, carrying on our traditions. Our archery, not Gridanians. It's all I have left, Cooper. So I'm going with Power. Maybe you don't understand now, but just promise me you won't tell Lucienne or Silveri. I'll keep it a secret. Cooper. Made your peace with your little friend, have you? Right then, let's get on with it. Shoot the bastard. Hello? No. I ain't no love lost twixt yet in the guild, is there? Then what's the problem? Will Feather and a bloody adventurer? No bugger, I'll miss him. I'll miss him, alright? So just stop. Dear me, and I had such high hopes for you. Miss Alipho, what a waste of bloody time. A keeper what's lost her nerves about as much use to me as a glass boat. There's no sport in killer catch and prey. Better not see neither of you again, because if I do, I'll show you what happens to prey what's daft enough to get caught twice. Away, sisters, away. Heckin', thank you so much for the alert, gamer. How do you do it, Cooper? How do you live in this place with these people? And why do you even bother? What have they ever given you besides scorn? Well, what do you see in them, Cooper? Even though you joined the guild after I did, you've come so far, so quickly. Maybe you've even surpassed me. Oh, I definitely have. I have to know how you've done it. I have to know what it's like. I have to know what I'm doing wrong. And there's only one way I can think of to find out. Meet me at the bannock. Meet me at the bannock. Meet me at the bannock. I have to do it because it's been a while. Woof, woof, woof. Oh, she's relapsing. She's relapsing. I thought you were cured. Thank you for the biddy witties, Cass. I thought you were good. I didn't think you need help anymore. I had to get a hit in. Oh, shit. Oh, I thought I was in Gridania flying. I mean, relapse is a part of recovery, Cass. Just remember to stay strong. And reach out to family and friends if you feel like resending feet and barking. No rehab can keep me down. I usually after you relapse, you are like, man, I shouldn't have done that, and you don't go, no rehab can keep me down. Usually this is where you go, oh man, I relapsed. Time to log back in. I can do this. No rehab can keep me down. I fear we may be relapsing multiple times. If you have no regrets, okay. Interesting. We'll see how that plays out. We'll see how that plays out. Does anyone know Cass's therapist's number? Leah, shall we begin, Cooper? Blondes, are you in chat? I think you need to talk to Cass. She's relapsing. Then defend yourself. Show me what these people have taught you. Who said I have one? I thought it was government mandated for you. Wasn't the government like, man, Cass is seriously unwell. We need to keep her down. That's you. Dragon Girl, it's bedtime for me. Good night, everyone. Good night, Dragon Girl. Sleep well, gamer. Appreciate you hanging out with us for a little bit today. Hopefully see you later in the week. Why am I fighting Leah? I said fight me, damn it. Why are you holding back? Is that all you've got? I know. Okay, we're fighting Leah. Noted. Huge. I feel like bringing a bird is kind of cheating. Guys, Leah is actually the OG Beastmaster, potentially. 100% uptime on my dot on Leah. I might be the best to ever do it. This is why she's failing. She hasn't got dots on me. Oh, she actually does. Never mind. Didn't realize you had that type of game. But will she re-up her dot? Let me find out. Is that 1 second? Get your dot back on. Leah, get your dot back on. Leah, get your dot back on. This is why she sucks. She's not having 100% uptime on her dots. Figured it out. Floppy! Sloppy, floppy. Morning, Floppy. Welcome in, gamer. What are we getting up to today? Pan, it's so simple. Yeah, it is simple. Just 100% uptime on your dots. You have opened your eyes and looked beyond your master's faults. You've accepted their teachings and taken them to heart. Even Silvera, for all his bigotry, wishes only to preserve his traditions. I lost sight of everyone else's struggles and became obsessed with mine own. I was so afraid to let go of my cherished notion of archery, my family's notion, and learn another way. I didn't want to betray them, or dishonor their memory. But I have a family here too, a family that sees wide of the world, and is willing to show me how blinkered I have become. As archers, we train our eyes and minds to be unforgiving, to defy any attempt at concealment, and discern the naked truth. It is little wonder, then, I have neglected to look inside myself until now. Though unquestionably worthwhile, I found the experience rather excruciating. Thank you, Cooper. I know now that I belong at the guild, together with you and Lucianne. And yes, even that bloody Wildwood. God helps me, I think I might actually miss him. Wait until Cooper finds out Bard has 2 bots? 2 dots in this economy? Huge. Absolutely huge. I do love the thought of 2 dots. I've said it before, I'll say it again. I want a DPS class that is all dots. All dots. It's all about 100% uptime on your dots. Dot here, dot here, dot here, dot here. That dot's running out. New dot. Haven't got enough. I don't know. Just a dot DPS sounds really fun to me. Uh-oh. I got DDoSed again. Guys, I'm getting targeted. This is targeting DDoS. Why does our bridge have to break? Yikes. Flopper, work time. A full work week aside from Thursday. Oh, that kind of stinks, Flopper. That kind of stinks. Full work week. Sorry to hear that. Hopefully it can chill due to the Christmas time. But yeah. And a Tornorsum. I'm glad you're able to play mid guys in constant DDoS. Never mind, lol. I think you sent that message maybe 30 seconds too early. Anton. Really close though, really close. Historically, I'm able to dodge every DDoS because I'm from Australia playing on an NA server, but unfortunately today I'm not dodging. Luckily, I'm not doing anything intense. It's just Archer class quest today. But welcome in, Anton. Pleasure to have you in our chat, gamer. Are you a Sprouter or a veteran, Anton? They got rid of most dots. Oh. Raliv, does he know chat? What do I know? I don't think I know, Raliv. But also, good to see you, Raliv. Hope you're doing well. Zero, man, I haven't seen that launcher image in so long. It looks pretty damn good. Welcome home, Cooper. You need not say a word. One look at Leia's eyes is enough. Thank you for returning her to us. When we focus on a single goal in pursuit of a passion for war, it becomes so easy to lose sight of what else lies before us. With your skill and vision, Cooper, you can help your fellow archers to look beyond themselves and remember their comrades. I hope I can count on your support in the future. Absolutely, you can. I'm gonna go to the golden sword before I forget. Anton, Sprout for real, for real? Okay, that goes hard. Heck yeah, gamer. What expansion are you currently in? We're in Stormblood ourselves. STB. Slay the spot. Bonk. Summoner was the dot job? Dude, that would have been so sick. That would have been so sick. Insanely rude of them to take that away from me. You know what? I'm going to send a very heavy worded message to John Final Fantasy. 720? That's not bad. We'll take it. It's no 10,000 schmeckles, but I'll take it. Oh, 1, 2, 3. No good. One, two, three. I haven't had 10,000 in a long time, dude. Been getting ripped off. Alright, to Grenadier, baby. Summoner was the dot job to the point of having a 2-minute long opener, but dots got pretty much annihilated from the game. Why did they annihilate dots from the game? Do they have any reason behind that? Because dots would have been really fun. It would have been, if someone said there was a DPS dot class that is all about managing your dots, I would be playing that class. Not as a main, but I would 100% be using it. Heck, I expected Dragoon's dot to be removed in 8.0. Oh, God. I miss my dot management. Feels bad, man. Dude, I wasn't even there, and I feel bad. That would have been a good time. They need a dot class. They need a dot tank, a dot healer, and a dot damager. They need all the dots. Yeah. Alright, let's try fly through one more class quest here. I haven't read any of my abilities for a long time, I'm going to be honest. Thank the gods you've come, Cooper. Perhaps you can talk some sense into the stubborn fool. Calm yourself, Severi. At least let us petition to the Order of the Twin Ada 4. There is no time, Lucienne. Power would be long gone before their forces had even assembled. Alone, I can move more swiftly. Take these poachers by surprise and force them to divulge our location. We understand how you feel, Severi, but this is too reckless. At least permit Cooper and me to accompany you. You, the adventurer and the savage? You do not. You cannot understand. Silveri! But I do understand. I know what it means to take pride in your home, to want more than anything to protect it, and to be consumed by guilt when you cannot. I see what you're going through, Silveri, and I understand. The skill told me to open my eyes and see clearly. I beg you, Silveri, open yours. You have friends here, ready to fight. You have us. I've never considered you my friend, so don't follow me. Damn, okay. Well, his lying certainly hasn't improved. If he honestly thinks he's going to do us a favor by forbidding us from getting involved, he's an even bigger fool than I imagined. Come, Cooper, to the South Shroud. I feel like you got ripped off. I got a permanent Cooper lottery with 3 griffins. Okay, that's pretty messed up. That's pretty messed up indeed. There is Paladin and Gunbreaker. Oh, I haven't played either of those, Sork. I've done Warrior and Dark Knight up until 60, but yeah, no Paladin and Gunbreaker. Paladin will probably be my next class unlock, so maybe I'll experience the dot tank effect soon. From the end, I played a dot class in WoW, Affliction Warlock. Character was called Ellipsis. That's crazy. Well, if it exists in WoW, I feel like it could work in this game, surely. I've never played a dot healer DPS or tank in any game, but I just think it would be fun. I don't know the logistics of it, if it could I don't know the logistics of if it could actually work or not. So very well, this is unfortunate. Silveri, Leah, Cooper, I told you not to follow me. I neither need nor want. Don't take me for a fool. You cannot conceal the truth from this archer's eye. Cooper, the others are almost upon us. We must make us stand here and protect Silveri. Alright, gamers. Time to lock the heck in. Huge. Oh, I gotta use my thing. No, come here. Come on the healer. It's so annoying not being able to be a tank and round them all up. Healer eliminated. Arms lengthening, huge mitt. Loki is my go-to in WoW too. I've played a healer in WoW for maybe 6 hours before I gave up on the new player experience. But that does sound pretty pog. Alright, then follow me back here, please. I'm currently leveling Dark Knight to prepare it for Shadowbringers. I decided to play through the expansion of the trailer job with the old. Heck yeah, man. Sounds good. Gregorius, it did work in FF14 and those bastards took it away from me. Was there any reasoning behind it though? Did they say why? Huge. Oh, so Stormblood will be Samurai, Shadowbring is Dark Knight, and Walker Paladin, yada yada yada. Nice, man, nice. I told you I did not need or want your assistance. Quite why you have deluded yourself into thinking. You're the one who's deluded. Think you could deceive us? Whenever a blind man could see that they cover your mouth every time you tell a lie. Observe with intent, overlooking not the smallest detail, discern your subject's unique characteristics, and recognize patterns in their behavior. I learned these things from Lucienne, and from you. And I'll be damned if I'm going to watch you get yourself killed. There's still so much I don't know about Gridania and the Wildwood archery. So much that I need you to teach me. I suppose fixing your form is the least I can do. Why you... Power's gang is already on the move. We have but one chance to catch them. Poachers throughout the Trollswood use bone whistles like this one to communicate. With it, I believe we can lure Power out of hiding, assuming she has not moved on. So that's why you came to take his rot. For this gang's whistle. Cooper, if you are determined to help me, I have a task for you. Power was last seen near Isoha. To the east of the camp, through a hollow tree trunk, is a clearing where the two streams meet, and Fs are wont to congregate. We'll lay our trap there, and you'll be the bait. Do not fear, Cooper. I swear on my honor as a Gridanian archer that no harm will come to you. Huge. It wasn't really a summoner, just dot mage. Oh, that makes sense. Yeah, they wanted the playstyle to fit the name more. That's fair. Wait, but doesn't that mean there is hope for a dot DPS because one used to exist and the only reason it doesn't exist is because they wanted summoner to suit more? Is it possible in the next expansion we get a dot DPS? A physical range dot DPS would not make sense though. A magical range dot DPS would make sense. A physical range dot DPS? Maybe we could like a poison thrower. I don't know. Yeah, you didn't really summon anything. You just got a power up. It makes sense. I do get ya. Just add a Geomancer or a Green Mage as a dot class. Green Mage. I don't know what that means. A Geomancer. I don't know what a Geomancer or a Green Mage is. I'm assuming that's just from different games. Zonato! Good morning, gamers. Good morning, Zonato. Welcome in, gamer. How you doing today? Good to freaking see ya. Oh, we're getting surrounded. Bollocks. I knew I should have trusted me gut. Oh. We're sniping them. Some blokes just can't take a hint. I do hope you'll forgive my forwardness, madame. No, no, sir. 'Tis most flattering. Wouldn't you agree, sisters? Why don't we show our gallant Woodwild Amira and his mates how much we appreciate their attentions? Hope you like it rough, darling. Okay, I did kind of like that dialogue. You know what? The Archer quest line's not that bad. I've come around. Not that bad. No, it's not great. It's not good, but it's enjoyable enough. I don't mind it. I would like to gather you all onto me, pretty please, so I can kill you all at once. Please and thank you. Thank you, thank you. Dot DPS is weird because of the server ticks though. I wouldn't know what that, how to comment on that. You might be right, yeah. Whoops, my dot's on up. Mine level 24. That's not too bad. Like an alchemist poisoning rat thing? That would be kind of cool. What if it's a class that is... Okay, I know this is pretty much Beastmaster, but what if it's like a piped piper? And they can summon hordes of rats to go bite the enemy. One rat gives it freaking HIV. One rat gives the boss freaking AIDS. One person gives the boss freaking food poisoning by just getting swallowed. Just the rats give a bunch of different diseases to the boss. That could go kind of hard. I could really see that being a move. Disease Rat Summoner. And the build could be called Flute Player. Like, that would actually be sick. You got to admit. Poison tip boomerangs. That could also work. Australian, and it's just thong thrower. What do we think of that? Australian class, and we just throw boomerangs and thongs at the enemy. And we can maybe buff the class by playing a didgeridoo or something. I could see that being huge. Like, you drop in one of the bar dots and you go back to low income housing. Wait, what? Like Twitch from League? Yeah, that could be kind of sick. Ah. Should not have stepped in all that poison. Might have not been the move. Summon a koala to give them the clap. Yes, yes, yes. One of the rats gives the clap. Absolutely. Yo, Ghosted Device. Welcome in, gamer. Welcome the heck in. Hope you're doing well today, Ghost. What are we getting up to? I love rats. Yoshi P. Hira. Yes, I love it. Okay, the Australian class could actually go hard here, guys. Either Australian class or freaking rat summoner. And I thought you only had eyes for me. Oh! Cooked her. That was clean. That was clean. Unloaded a back shot and an assist. Ooh. Shot her from behind. I can't. I won't. Unlucky. Got mogged. Mogged. Ghost, I'd like a druid class and you could easily bring rats into that. That would go hard. I would like it to be a physical range though, and they play a flute. And that's how they've tamed the animals with their flute. I think that would be cool. Maybe snakes? Snakes and rats? You play the flute and you get a python to attack, and then you play the flute and a rat attacks and gives a disease. I think that could actually be really cool. Yoshi P, if you're watching this, you can contact me at my business email. Goes to my... I got that one. Druid isn't really FF like, unfortunately. We've never had anything like it. I think it could work. We could make it work. I'd expect someone in the story to say that's not a knife. This is a knife. That would go hard. And then green mage and FF14 white mage are the closest thing. I don't know what a green mage is. I gotta quickly hand this in. And then I gotta go... Lucianne. I'm relieved to see you again, Cooper. Had the three of you not been united in your purpose, Power Mujak would still be free, and one or more of you would surely be dead. I'm so proud of you, Cooper. Not only have you mastered our teachings, but you've also helped your guildmates regain their perspective that they had lost. For showing such compassion to your peers, I wish to teach you a new technique, Windbite. With Windbite, you can bring the power of the very air around you to bear against your opponents, and they will suffer on long after you've knocked your next arrow. It will serve you well in battle, I am certain. All archers walk the same path, Cooper, towards improvement and discovery. As long as you have the vision to see the path ahead, you'll continue to mature and excel. Yet we all grow weary and lose direction in time. When this befalls you, I have no doubt that you will find your way back to us. Trust in your eyes, Cooper. They will never lead you astray. Give me the money, boss. Jobstone yet? Oh, I think I'm going to do one more for it, maybe. Alright. Gamers, I really want to read all your messages because that was a fun conversation, but I do actually have to go. I'm going to quickly speedrun it because they are really funny. The next level of the ability could be a horde of koalas and they just go freaking crazy, and it's an AoE and gives all the baddies the clap. Huge. Love it. Necromancer bringing undead rats to poison people. That is a sick idea. I would love a Necromancer class. I would froth a Necromancer class. I get it doesn't really belong in FF14, but Necromancers are my favorite. I would love that so much. Probably not going to happen though. Gregorius, the AoE could heal. Could also be rats with explosive attached to them. Yes, dude. Green Mage was a job in one of the spin-off games, FFTA2. Had Protect, Shell, and a bunch of status moves like Silence, Blind Sleep. Gotcha. Job scenes will always be at 30. I gotta do one more, yeah. Bye, streamers. Okay, I gotta go, guys. Thank you so much for today. It's been a really freaking fun stream. I always say it, I sound like a broken record, but seriously, on these Monday, Tuesday, and Wednesday ones, when we're just doing things like society quest storylines, freaking society quest themselves, and then the freaking Archer story, class quest from 20 to 30, that is all we have done in 4 hours. Society quest and class quest. But there's still so many of you freaking hanging out here, chatting with me, keeping me entertained, watching while you're at work and lurking. Like, I appreciate the support so much. Like, there is much more entertaining streams going on, but you all still choose to be here when I'm just doing the most mundane shit and just having a little chat with you guys. It means the world, guys. You are seriously all way too sweet, way too kind. Your support towards us is seriously phenomenal, and I just want to say a massive, massive thank you to every single one of you for being here today. Whether you were lurking, whether you were chatting, whatever you were doing, thank you so much for being here today. It means the world to me. Very, very, very quick self-promo because I've got to go to work. If you are new around here, we stream every single day of the week. Monday, Tuesday, and Wednesday is a 3.5-hour stream, and then I skedaddle off to work. Thursday, Friday, Saturday, and Sunday is an 11-hour stream. We also have the Discord, and within the Discord is our Final Fantasy XIV weekly planner. So if you want to see what we're getting up to this week, go check it out. And as the final promotion, this is the most important one, guys. We are going to be streaming 11 freaking hours on Christmas Day. We're really, really excited for it. We tried to make it fun by putting a lot of cool events in there. No MSQ, no class quests, nothing like that. Just a bunch of group activities where we can all hang out together, get up to some silly shenanigans. There's a little flyer in the chat, but there's some more information in the Discord announcement, and I'm probably going to put out more information over the next few days. So make sure you join the Discord to keep up to date. I'm going to raid you guys out, of course. Raid messages are going in. Hang on. Hang on. I need to activate my stream deck. It doesn't work unless I type into command sometimes. Ah! I don't know what the raid things are. Raid T1. Oh my god, I've remembered them. I'm actually the best to ever do it. Holy shit. Guys, if you are a tier 3 sub, make sure you use the golden one. If you are just a sub, make sure you use the one without gold. And if you're a follower only, make sure you use the one without feet. And let's see who's online. Looking. Dude, we never get to raid Quisty. Let's go to Quisty. We never, ever get to raid Quisty. We have to go there. Nope, Quisty's going to bed. Never mind. Can't raid Quisty. Can't raid Quisty. Let's go to Sector 7. Easy raid. Easy Sector 7 raid. Not ending. Incredible. Guys, seriously, thank you so much for today. I'm going to start raiding you out. Please do copy and paste the raid message. It looks really freaking cool, which is really freaking cool. And it also helps the person get discovered. It is theorized. I'm going to have to wait a little bit. I don't have time to give you guys the whole shebang. I've got to get to work fast. Got it. Cool. All right. Bye, guys. Hopefully see you all tomorrow. Bye.